All right, we're connected to chat. That means we're live. Yay! It's Wednesday night. Tonight, we're going to show off a lot of slabs. That's the goal anyways. Depending on how many orders there are, we're going to just rotate through those slabs super rapidly. It's going to say slab night. Quick slab rotation. And free slab. Oh, let's say, you know, we really should do that promotion too. We should mention that. First time buyer promotions. Live card shop. Alright, we're going to hit save here. It's slab night. We priced up all the slabs. We did it. What that means is I can move the slabs back and forth a lot and not really worry about the price anymore. The prices are all up to date. Of course, we have everything else on the menu, so feel free to just open boosters or get in the breaks or whatever. Alright. So... I think we're ready. Scoopy-doopy-doo, Scooby-doopy-doo. Alright, let's start off by looking at my emails. Here's Pirate Blood Moon. This is Pirate Blood Moon, so my first order I got Duskmorn, but I paid for shipping already. It looks like Mr. Pirate Blood Moon is ready for shipping. Alright, you got it. Pirate Blood Moon shipping. Pirate Blood... Oh, Blood Moon. Okay, I've got your email. Let's go grab that email, shall we? There we go. So we're getting his email. Come on now. Post. There it goes. Getting closer to Thanksgiving Day. Who's coming down to hang out on Thanksgiving? Hit print. Very nice. Anytime hiss PDX. What? Does 6 just hiss? Okay, let's open this up. Uh-huh. Gavin says, look at all those slabs. About time, says Ryan. Hey, we're on time. It's 1 a.m. We've been starting at 1 a.m. a lot. I kind of got a ritual going a little bit. What I do, Karis likes to go to sleep at about 11:30. That's when she actually likes to go to bed. So we lay down and we both fall asleep. And then I wake myself up and I come over here and work. That's actually harder than it sounds to wake yourself up out of a comfortable, warm bed every single day. There we go. All right, I got your label. Your stuff is going out. Autocorrect to hiss. All right, let's see. Turn it down a little bit. Ooh, look at all these slabs. Oh, we're still connected? Good. I bumped the wire, didn't disconnect. All right, we got Meryl. 6 hisses because she likes to eat mice. Golbat. Porygon 9, 40 bucks. Charmeleon 9, 250 bucks. Wow, that's really expensive actually. We'll put that in the pricey box. Here's Slaking. Venonat. That's a good one. I like the Slowpoke. That's a good one. Here's Rainbow Kadabra. This isn't bad actually. It's really pretty. Naughty Girl for 50 bucks. Mimikyu, PSA 10. That's nice. Pikachu 8. Moonstone. It's pretty nice. I noticed there's a lot of 9s in the leftover slab, so 9s don't sell as fast. That's an expensive card. We'll keep that guy out. Naughty Girl. Shiny Decidueye from Hidden Fates. Good stuff. I could have 2 boxes. Boxes for the 10s and boxes for the 9s. Here is Puzzle Tower. This is a PSA 10 Jigglypuff. Blissey. Look at that Blissey. Jolteon, he's not bad. Another Blissey, 146. And Venusaur. Wow, some great stuff in there. This guy says he was priced on 1024. That doesn't seem right. I thought he was more recently priced. I do, Serge. I used to own one. Here we go. You used to feed mice to snakes? Six, you're crazy. There we go. Who wants to place a bet on whether Six wears a beanie to bed every night? She seems like somebody who'd wear a beanie to bed. No way, dude. That's too hot. That would make my head set on fire. I'd die if I did that. Okay. Update that. We're dropping the price by 20 bucks. Did Swinub end? Swinub did not end. It's still going. I bet she does. It's how I ended up with one rat. She was too sweet to feed to a snake. She became my pet. What? That's crazy. She started saying, wait, why am I keeping these nasty-ass snakes around when I can have cute mammalian mice, rodents? All right, let's go into the Pricey Slabs channel where it belongs. I'll zoom in. That is a very fancy Pop 10 Absol from the XY era. He's very rare and he always will be. That is because he is a Black Star promo. Very nice. Okay, he's in there. Lovely. Oh, we pulled up a couple nice ones. Huh? Look at that. I like this Joker Slowpoke. Yeah, Slowpoke Ally. Here's Charmeleon. Here's Charmeleon. Some nice Charmeleons, huh? One day I'll be cool like Mr. What? You're already cool. Here's Sneasel. Star Wars. War Turtle. Smoker. He can go down. Freaking Smoker, bro. This Charizard. No one's ever going to buy this Charizard. He's a 7. Try and get rid of a slab or two off the table. So I don't like this guy. I don't like this guy. Oh, we got a lot of cool slabs. This guy, he's not going to sell too fast. Okay. What about this pop? This is a 9. Let me tell you something about 9s. 9s don't sell super fast. People say, 9, I want 10. But sometimes they sell. I sell every now and then. Just depends on what it is. Charmeleon. Alright, let's get rid of that grass energy. That's the next giveaway. Alright. So the giveaway for the grass energy begins at 80 likes. Hit that like button for me, guys. Begins at 80 likes. Oh. Did I find something in here to get rid of? How about this, that's a 9. There we go. Getting rid of this. This is the giveaway tonight. Got to hit 80 likes in order to begin the giveaway. It's, you know, it's a pretty simple slab, but it is graded 10 after all. That's really exciting. Can't be turning down free 10s, can you? I couldn't afford to turn down some free 10s, even if it was an energy card. But keep in mind, this isn't any energy card. This is an energy card from the base set. So it's base set grass energies. It's really not that bad. It does hold a little value. Okay, let's take a picture of this stuff and get it out of here. We're going to the All Slabs channel. You guys know about that in our Discord server? Okay. These can come down now. Ta-da! Yep, that's going to be the giveaway. Just give it to 6. Here's Rhyhorn. Why, you think 6 is going to win it without any question? Oh, wow, that's nice. Cool stuff. All right, let's get into our emails. Okay. We'll delete all these. Delete. We'll jump over here. And we'll jump over here. Here is an order from Robert Tumman. 1 in the Fossil Pack Break. 1 in the Fossil Pack Break. Fossil Pack Break's almost done, everybody. What kind of cards were we using for that Fossil Pack Break? Where is it? Okay, we got these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm getting my first tag sub soon, and I'm sad about it. Oh, did he get a bad grade? That sucks. Oops. Robert Two-Man. All right. Here we are. Ta-da! You kids better be behaving while I wasn't here. 6 says, Attack on Titan box. This is it. This is the box. I'm feeling it. I'm really feeling it. I really am. That sticker card is out. Gonna have to buy more stickers, guys. You know, those stickers aren't free. They actually cost me a chunk of money. It's kind of annoying. I'm gonna have to get stickers manufactured and shipped from China, so I don't have to buy them from a reseller. You know, resellers, they gotta get their little cut in. Levi Siggy time. That's what I heard. Throwing that away. Oh. I think this is it. I think that, well, you're lucky you didn't buy the previous 2 boxes, because those didn't have a signature in them. All right, snipping this. This is the late night stream. We call it the late night stream because it occurs late at night. So we have a little daytime stream. It's a little bit short. And then we have a much longer nighttime stream. Here we are. All right. Okay, it's November. It's a cold month. People are indoors collecting Pokemons. So, guys, I'm leaning toward the Hidden Legend box as the next box break. You guys interested in that? Hidden Legends. Buying this. You're just saying how 6 was lucky not to buy the other 2 boxes. I know. Hopefully this is the right box, though. There we go. What do we got? We've got a holo here. Here's a holo. Here's a holo. Here's a holo. Here's a holo. Here's Gene. Strengthened Resolve. He's got a gun! Look out! Making my knees a wheel. Your knees are doing wheel? That's good. Oh, here's a holo. Here's a holo. Uh-oh. Ba-doo-be-doo-be-doo-boo. Oh. Oh. Whoa, that's cool, man. That is a TTR. So it's a special rarity. That's creepy, dude. Was that some kind of assault giant? TTR, it says. Cart Titan providing cover. What? Creepy. All right, well, that's a good box because the TTR is going to be like a special rarity. Cart Titan. That person has some long lips. I know, that's weird looking. Very good. Cart Titan providing cover. For the good guys or the bad guys? Must be for the bad guys, because he looks like one of the bad guy Titans. No way would they let a Titan on their team. Unless they were to harness the power of the Titans against them. By the way, the name of this show, Teen Titans. There we go. It's Josh Priya. That's the hit, says Alan Ruiz. All right. Very good. Oops. Oh, creepy. So, Miss 6, your baggie's over here. You did it, 6. Yay! Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Hope everyone is well this freezing evening. Not freezing where I live. We got Jeff Leon, 6 Cajus. Okay, the Cajus. Where did those go? There they are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2 PRB1 English. 2 PRB1 English. All right. There we go. Sneeping this. Sneeping these. And sneeping these. Okay. There we go. What do we got? What do we got? An action point. All right. Interesting. This guy, definitely not the Keiju guy. This girl with the blonde hair. There you go. Asians love blonde hair, I guess. I don't know why they're always making their characters German. There you go. All right. There we go. Rawr. All right. And here's... Whoa. Ah. Sharp cheddar cheese cake. Ugh, that sounds gross. Okay, nothing crazy coming out of the PRB1 English. Uh-oh, 6. He's got a Levi just for you. It's too cold and I work outside. I'm at work right now. Kill me. Oh, I'm sorry, man. I don't want to kill you, though. Did one person buy all the jungle spots? One guy did buy a lot of jungle spots. Let me show you. This could happen in any box break, though. You gotta realize that. Patrick Harrigan bought this chunk and then this chunk. But look, this chunk in the middle sold, and like 4 spots over here sold as well. So it's just everyone. Everyone's jumping in there. It's time. This gets open on Sunday. Very exciting. Okay. Very good. All right. Next up, we have 6. Today's stream brought to you by 6, bro. 6 keeping us alive over here. Let me go ahead and show off some more slabs. Tonight's a slab night. We're showing off slabs, man. Ooh, this guy needs a reprice. That's good. Dusclops. Croconaw for $50. $30 Charizard. Polytoad Reverse Holo from Sky Ridge for $170. Here's PSA 10 Kyuubi Shen Phantom Rage. This very fancy PSA 6 Gyarados. Flareon. So, let's go get that. I'll be right back, okay? I'm going to grab a couple boxes, just in case. I think there's going to be a run on the Attack on Titans, man. I'm back. Whew, my hands are so soft, so it's going to sting extra. What is she talking about? Did the Yu-Gi-Oh break go off? Still going on. $5 a spot. Little Yu-Gi-Oh break. I'll tell you something that did go off. The box battle for Terrestrial Festival. That's the Evolution set. $15 if you want to go into the next draw, and it's 1 in 5 odds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You get a whole box of it if you pull it. That's the next Pokemon set with the Eevees in it. All right, here we go. Do, 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 do. There we go. All right, Mary, if you could move to one country, what country would you move to? Snipping the hell out of this. Okay. And there we go. Very nice. More of these tall, naked things. Yeah, Attack on Titan's really actually more of a sensual card set, if you didn't notice. Nobody's wearing clothing. All right. Like, look at this guy. I mean, that's nudity. Holy. Another Gooner card set. Here's a holo. Holo with a beard. Holo. Cool. If you haven't watched AOT, you need to watch it. Here's a holo. Here's a holo. Here's a holo. That's a holo guy with a beard. Here's a holo. 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 Is it normal to be gassy when you're eating vegetables? Maybe. If you eat a lot of fiber, maybe. There we go. There we go. Very nice. Ta-da! Here's a holo. Mary dodging the interview with that sweet angel voice. Here's a holo. Oh, where's the full art? Is it going to be in the last pack? Oh, come back. Ah. This is the last pack. And there it is. Not a signature. I'm getting scared, 6. I'm guessing from those rip-off Pokemon cookies. Oh, no. If you're a broke boy, just say so. There you go. All right. Okay. Wish Mary had the balls to do a voice chat with Mr. That's a funny quote. Yeah. There we go. I'll put these down. Look at these. Ah. Ooh. Those came in the mail. Aren't they pretty? Oops. Need my light there. All right. Cool. Some veggies have a lot of fiber. Yeah. Your body has to break those foods down, and some foods create gas, I guess. Scooby Buns. I think it also depends on like your gut biome or something like that. Like if you don't eat a lot of vegetables and your body's having to digest vegetables for like the first time, I think it struggles more. There's a little coughing, $400. There's a little Lunatone, $260. There's a nice Jolteon, Nido Queen, One Piece Break, Extra Rule, Celebi, Celery, Flygon. Where's my camera? Here it is. Okay, take a picture of that. Is it coming down? Do-be-do. Oh my God, give me a break. Why are slabs so effing slippery, dude? Whew. We've got a Victory Bell Cardos, Magmar Cardos. Those are both 9s. PSA 10 Iron Golem. Here's a Torchic 9. Hey, there's that Mew. Somebody was asking about that Mew. He's still alive, actually, in Rocket Trap. Cool. Kind of like Parent Trap, but cooler. All right. How much for the chopper? This one? The PSA 10? He's a $40 break. You got to buy into the break for 40 bucks. We got a PSA 9 somewhere. He's for sale. I can't remember his price. I think he's like 60. All right, Michael Moore. Pay off my Slab away and a Paldea Evolved Blister. You got it, Michael Moore. Let's go grab it. Mr. Michael Moore. Okay, that is complete. Completed. I wonder if you'd be in the M box behind me. No, you're not. Let's try this. Woo! Spooky music. Oops. Blaine's Moltres was... Oh, I see. Blaine's Moltres. I see it. What am I selling? Ah, there it is. Found it. Ta-da! Legendary Moltres. He's a cool card, isn't he? Yeah, he is cool. Okay. Ta-da! Pop that around. I'm going to mark out this part. This is Slab away. Okay. And a Paldea Evolved Blister. Move this out of the way. Oh, we're almost done with the Cardos restock. Awesome. We just have one page of it left. Mister, where's the Monster Hunter cards? Oh, I don't know. They're hidden. Mister, have you seen a BTC price? Yeah, it was like $40.94 or something like that, right? Is that 100K now? Let her rip, brother. All right. Beep. Bitcoin's going to the moon. Oh my God. Buy, 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 buy. Ready? I'm piling all my money in BTC. Here's some holos. Here's, Slow King and Raichu in one pack. That's cool. It's not a bad pack. He looks nice. And here's the Raichu. I'm putting all my money in BTC, well. Noibat, Rabasca. Oh my God, Raichu. That's my favorite. Raichu! Ow. Put my hand there. Michael Matai, Michael Moore. Here you are, Mr. Michael. Thank you, Mr. Michael. Congratulations on finishing that Slab away. How nice is that? Slab away system's pretty cool, huh? Okay, we got 6 corrupted, 2 boxes of Attack on Titan. Today's episode brought to you by 6. All right, you ready? I'm 70K deep in Pokies now. What? That's a lot if that's true. I don't even think I have $70,000 of Pokies. I think I have more like 1 or 2,000. There's too many slabs on the table. I can feel it. That's a Drowsy 10. Pikachu Teamwork going away. Dusclops. Totodile 9. That's Break. That's Dugtrio. He's pretty. Diglett. That's pretty cute. Dark Ariados 10 is $58. Look at that. That one's pretty good. I don't think I took a picture of that one. Okay, it's Wigglytuff. Duel of the Fates. Duel of the... Get out! Here's Claydol. And War Turtle. Let's try this now. It's a little closer. $500 car service bill got me down. Cheer me up. Well, big fella, that's not too much money. Why don't you just go tap your family's trust fund and get it paid off real fast? There you go. Here we are. That shouldn't take you too long to pay off. What's that, like 1 day of work, roughly? 1,000 or 2,000, mister. Really? You have more than one slab with $2,000. Oh, please. You're exaggerating. Here's a holo. I did that for the vet earlier this week. You spent money at the vet? When my cat gets sick, I just say, you're an outdoor cat now. There you go. Here's a holo. The vet. I'm the only vet in this family. The cat's fine. It's sick from old age. There you go. Vet bills. Oh, man, that's the worst. You pay enough money to take care of a human. You gotta take care of some animal. You're not even related to the animal. It's not your family. People have strange ideas about animals, though. We are. My German Shepherd twisted his wrist. You spent money on a twisted wrist, bro? Whoa, what is this? Deep Grudge. Whoa. That's a cool full art, man. A twisted wrist? Just wrap that up. Put some sawdust on it, bro. Here's a holo. Here's a holo. Pet insurance? You get insurance for a pet? Bro, you guys are getting crazy, bro. Pet insurance is worth it? Oh, my God. Imagine owning an animal and it's costing you insurance. We got Levi keeping watch. Okay. Double Levi in this box. Holo. He didn't want to walk at all, so it seemed suspicious, so I wasn't chancing it. There you are. Oh, man. Think of all the money humans waste on, like, animal vets and animal food and animal poop cleaning services and animal this and animal that. And then we're all broke and we're like, we can't afford anything. Pets are such an unnecessary luxury, dude. You don't even eat them. There you go. Got to be at least 1,800 calories in that German Shepherd. Miss 6. You ready? That was box number 1. 84 people. Where is everyone? We just started. The stream's only a half hour. It's only been running for a half hour. Yeah, it takes a little while. There we go. Ooh. Pet insurance for your employer. What? That's awesome. That's ridiculous, dude. It's such a first world problem, right? My pet animal that's totally unproductive twisted his wrist, and it cost me $300 to get it looked at. What the fuck? Can you imagine how much $300 is worth in the slums of the Philippines? There we are. Here's Clefairy. Gandalf, friend of the Shire. Larvitar 10, that's nice. Okay, there's a My Little Pony. Speaking of which, holy. There's the Yu-Gi-Oh! Break. $5 Yu-Gi-Oh! Break. Only 2 spots left. I know how you guys feel about Yu-Gi-Oh! There's some real Yu-Gi-Oh! Fanatics in here. Alright. Star Wars for $15. That's going down. Okay, yeah. Will I be playing Monster Hunter Wilds when it comes out? Yes, sir. What's up, Mr. John Paul Geraldo? You're from the Philippines, aren't you? My grandma's Filipino. Did you know that? Yu-Gi-Oh! What's that? You've activated my trap card. Ooh. Vet bills are insane. There we go. Tell your animal to lick their wounds. Problem solved. There we go. How about the people where their cat gets like cancer or something like that, and they spend a couple $1,000s curing the cancer on an animal that's slated to live for only like 13 to 18 years anyways. It's like your cat's not even supposed to live that long. That's the end of its life cycle. Like, where are you getting this money from? Like, do you have money for your own cancer? It's real crazy stuff to me. There we go. Imagine all the cat litter going into that landfill from everyone in America who owns cats. Or the dogs, all the dog toys made out of plastics and stuff. And there's such a huge industry for pets, right? All that dog food and cat food. Ugh. We are Holo. No one has babies anymore. Everyone's got like 2 dogs, 3 cats. Here's a Holo. I don't think it used to be that way. There you go. People used to have like children. Have you heard from... No, I've not heard from Cheese lately. Here's a Holo. Have you ever been to the Philippines? I would like to go, but I don't really go anywhere. There we go. Philippine Islands sound like a tropical paradise. We are. I hear that they're kind of impoverished. What do you think would help them out? I think it would help out if they didn't let everyone migrate out. They should say, hey, wait, our smartest people need to stick around, bro. Here we are. It's too much migrating out of the Philippines. Of course, I can't complain. That's what my grandma did. There we go. All right. Publicity? This is satire, right? Yes. We are. Took a good year break from the channel collecting, but I'm back, mister. I'll have to start a new bag soon. Nice, dude. All right. Hey, you start a new bag, I'll give you a free pack of something. There we go. Oh. Aaron, embarking on a different path. It's Aaron Yeager. There we go. Well, they got a beautiful tropical island. I feel like countries that got beautiful tropical islands, they need to basically mimic what Hawaii did. There we go. How did Hawaii become so successful? Hawaii did something right. Was it aggressive marketing for vacation? I don't know. But yeah, I mean, you got to pump that tourism industry, because if you got a tropical island, there's a lot of people that like to go to tropical islands. So I'd say safety is number one. You got to get rid of all gang-related activity. Violence on your island needs to be near zero. So that's the very first thing they'll get tourists, especially old mom and dad kind of tourists who don't want to mess with anything risky. Young people will deal with risky. Old people, they won't. They'll just be like, where can we go where there's no crime? So get your crime levels down to zero. That would probably be the first thing. Second thing, probably just build entertainment complexes. So you have the government take a lot of your taxpayer dollars and use it to incentivize businesses to come build giant entertainment complexes. But just tax those businesses really well. All right. Would you eat a cat? I eat a cat every now and then. No. Well, I would say, would I eat an actual cat, like an actual animal cat? Yeah, I would. I mean, I eat pig, I eat, chicken, I eat cow, I eat lamb. Cats aren't real people, right? If I had to do it to survive, I'd do it without thinking. But would I do it casually? I probably mostly would not. But it's like I wouldn't rule it out either. Like, let's say I was in a country where that was their custom, was to eat cat. I'd probably just do it. I'd be like, whatever. I ate everything else. Pigs are apparently smarter than dogs. You guys know that one? Pigs are smarter than dogs, and we eat them like non-stop. We just slaughter huge numbers of pigs, and they're apparently smarter than dogs. Nobody cares about that. So I think people just don't like seeing their favorite pet get eaten. It's not an intelligence issue. Let's see. Are pigs smarter than dogs? Oops, not pugs. Pigs. Yes, pigs are generally considered to be smarter than dogs. And we eat those in vast quantities without any questions. No questions asked. Not a single question is asked. We just eat them. All day long, you can find pork at Walmart. All day. It's on every menu. every single freaking menu you can find pork. But they're smarter than your dog. So, let that sink in. Alright guys, we have an empty queue. I could see Mr. kicking up a puppy on the barbecue. Dogs have been bred mostly to be dumb, but friendly. Wild take, but I'm here for it all. Would you eat your significant other? In a survival scenario, and if she was already dead, you know, so like, let's say we're in a plane crash on top of a mountain, and I'm freezing to death, and she's already passed away, she would want me to do it. I already know. I'd tell her to do it to me if I was the one who died. I'd say, you just eat my dead body. So, yeah, I mean, maybe in some bizarre, super weird scenario. But, you know, it would be sort of like, it would be a righteous thing. But would I do it for fun? Like cannibalism? No. That's crazy. I could see Mr. cooking up a puppy on the barbecue. Is boar still classified as pig if you were to butcher it? I don't know. What if you survived and someone asks, how did you survive? Well, I'd tell them. I'd say I ate my dead partner. I'd be like, my partner next to me died, and then I ate them. There we are. And everybody'd be like, that's the guy who ate his partner. I'd be like, yeah, I'm just doing what I got to do to live. My made-up scenario is that my partner's already passed away, okay? If you were to change the question, would you kill your partner to eat them to survive? The answer is no. Absolutely not. That would be crazy. Here we go. It's whoever goes first gets to eat the other person. Ooh. All right. Topps Tentacruel. La da 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 da. Rock, paper, scissors. Take a limb until rescued. Something like that. I don't know, dude. How about you guys? Would you guys eat a significant other to survive? Wait, I'm not going to do one at a time. Let's get a couple up here. Not Septile. Ah, that guy's nice. I like that guy. Clefairy. Ninjask. Ninjask is cool. That's really nice. Sneasel. You wouldn't, even if your partner was already dead? I'd do it. I'd do it if it meant surviving. And if they were already dead. Gotta do what you gotta do to live, man. That's your job as an animal. Your dog would eat you to survive. Your cat would definitely eat you to survive. Okay, those are some beautiful, pricey slabs just waiting for slab away. Your cat would be like, oh, I'm gonna have to eat this mother effer. Even if they were already dead, I'd die next to them. Not me. I'd be like, they are dead. Here we are. Maybe if she specifically asked me not to, then I wouldn't. But I know my wife. She would say, eat me. Here's one Surging Sparks. And can we look through my bag? Marley Jade Ackland. See if we can get 4 ounces under for international shipping. Can donate all holos. Yeah, let's take a quick look. Excuse me. All right. Your wife does not have much marbling. Oh, yeah, I'd be a bit fattier, a bit greasier than she is. Here we are. All right. Let's see. Wo Chien. Dude, I'd taste awesome. I'd taste really good. There we go. All she's is like beans, dude. She gonna taste like beans. All right. Only in a survival scenario. And if they said not to, I'd respect that. I'd be like, all right, I'm dying. I couldn't, if she told me not to, I couldn't do it. All right. Let's see. But I already know her. She wouldn't say that. Here we are. She's bean flavor. Yeah, she'd be definitely she'd be the flavor of beans. Okay, you got some holos, some more holos. You could drop these. These are really trashy cards. That's a holo. You probably keep the Pokemon Go holos. Those are good. That's a Chinese holo. I don't know if you like Bill that much. All right, what are we looking at? Do you have any slabs, Mr. Marley? Do you have any slabs? Marley Jade Ackland, I mean. Don't tell people who eat the dogs and the cats. They're eating the cats. They're eating the dogs. They might be. There. There were reports of it. There were videos on the internet. Let's see. When planes travel over remote mountains, the safety instructions include human recipes these days. Gotta stay filled. If she's dead, is the meat still good to eat? If you're just trying to survive, I don't think you worry about that part. You just test it. Look at that chunk of holos, man. Okay. Holo Shuffles were going off today, man. I live in Hawaii. Trust me, you don't want to come. It's bad. People see it as paradise, but when they come, it's terrible. Tell us more. What's so rough about it? Not all the areas are like pristine, clean, fresh buildings. Hawaii's been like a well-known vacation destination for a long time. That could suggest that some parts of Hawaii maybe need to be redeveloped. Hawaii is expensive. Philippines, the weather. When I come, I feel relieved, and then I take a nap. So, would one and done, or would you continue to eat dead bodies? Well, I mean, strictly for survival. So you kind of know, how I feel about surviving. But would I eat other human beings just for fun? No, that's super disrespectful and weird. And maybe there's disease-related problems with that too. Once you get a taste for it, says Baseball. Oh yeah, I'll just go crazy. I'll just start eating humans all the time. I'll be like the guy from Silence of the Lambs. Fava beans. Didn't it all burn down? The weather, it's rainy, then sunny. Doesn't Hawaii have a huge math problem? When I blink... Okay, I already read that one. Yeah, burned down, I'm pretty sure. All right, Marley Jade Ackland. Here you are. I believe this bag is ready for 4-ounce shipping. As long as there's no slabs. Let me know if there's slabs involved, okay? All right. Marley. I think that there's problems like fentanyl all over the country. That's why so many people are dying from fentanyl overdose. All right, we have an empty queue. It's 1:46 in the morning. We just got started. Empty queue. We have 100 people watching. We are going through the slabs real fast, but let's talk a little bit about what's exciting in the stream right now. This fossil break, probably. This guy's got 9 spots. 2 spots remain in the fossil break, so that is hot. Fossil break is close. Another thing that's real hot right now, people are enjoying the Marvel break. So this is break number 9. Joshua Whipple is in there. People are buying into the Marvel break because they really enjoy the high-end cards you can pull out of here and a chance for 1 of 1. So we broke one of those in the daytime stream. That's real popular. I can tell you another thing that's going to be popular in a minute. The Cardos cards, because I'm about to finish them right now. So here they are, the Cardos cards. Okay, we got Zapdos. We got Moltres. We got Dratini. Oh, today, Karis and I finished Mario Land 3 or whatever. Not Super Mario 3. There's Mewtwo. Did you see that Mewtwo? This folder came with the 2... Wow, I must have paid extra for this one. So there's those 2 cards. These 2 have to get graded. These are not part of the... If I added these to the box would have to be much more expensive. There you go. Because these cards are a couple $100 each. Even ungraded they are. Okay. Is Dratini killing Charmander? Pretty much. All right. These are the Cardos promos. There you go. I'm going to snipe those AOT boxes right now, says Kendo. Kendo's feeling hungry for snipes. All right, check that out. Set that to the side for the moment. Oh, I need to finish up the PSA submission. We got to add that one card in. Milk is like $10 a gallon in Hawaii. No one wants to pay that. Here we are. That's some expensive milk, Alicia. Milk, I get milk. Alicia, I get milk for $2 per gallon in Missouri. Well, shucks. Here's Dragonite. Lovely. Look at these cards, man. Mr. slides his finger into the semi-ridges like he does that all the time. I've had a lot of practice. We are. I just know a thing or two about semi-rigids. What's it like in the mainland? Have you never been? If you travel a lot, I guess it's easier to travel. You can travel by vehicle. So although that takes time, it's a lot cheaper than a plane ride. Airplanes cost a lot of money, but gas in your car doesn't cost much money at all. So, if you've got time, you can travel all over the place. 2 days can take you halfway across the country, or even one really, really dedicated drive can take you about halfway through the country if you just skip, taking breaks and skip sleeping. Like, for example, we went from Missouri to North Carolina. That took us 15 hours. So you can take that in one trip and just be all the way in a whole nother state. You cross through multiple states. So I doubt you can do that in Hawaii. In Hawaii, you just got one little mainland, and then you have to fly to the other islands. And I don't even think the islands are very large, I'm guessing. All right. Well, here. Pop these in here. All right. Now, check this out. These are ready to go in. Ah, yeah. Oh, yeah. All right. All right. See that? All right. That's it. Cardos is restocked. Charizard's in the box, everybody. It's all in the box. Good stuff. When Charizard gets pulled, we restock the box again. Okay, so Cardos is hot right now. That's I think it's $11 per card. It's randomly pulled. 47 a gallon of milk in California. Got to stack the coupons to get that deal. I'm moving to Ohio. Can't wait to see the difference in my grocery bill. Ohio. Cool. You guys are moving out to Ohio, huh? That's neat. Who's going to finish that fossil break? There's 2 spots left in the fossil break, guys. It could have. Let's say it's a light pack, right? That's a worst case. We want it to be heavy, but we don't know. But let's say it's a light pack. It can still pull non-holo Gengar, non-holo Dragonite. So, don't discount those. A lot of people just try to avoid the light packs. Don't discount them because they can actually be pretty fun to open if you get the right non-holographic card. The non-holo Dragonite's a fantastic pull. Kendall Pelor says, I will take a box of Titans. All right, you got it. Kendall Pelor is trying to snipe the box. The case. Here it is. It's the Sceptile 8 or 9. That's a 9. $50 9 from Ancient Origins. 9s are solid. I think that 8s are probably the card that you probably don't want to collect. Once it gets down to an 8, I don't know. But 9s I think are solid. They're like almost 10s. You can always try to cross-grade them. But, I think when a 10 starts getting really expensive, the 9s start to rise afterwards. So I tell people that. I think 10s are what you want. 9s are still considered investable. After that, it'd have to be a really expensive card to consider, collecting an 8 or a 7. So, it's got to be like a top Charizard pull or something. Then you can collect an 8 or a 7 or 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ready? Why is Ancient Origins so expensive? Ancient Origins actually has a lot in it, including Lugia. So it's not expensive by accident. It's expensive because it has some of the best pulls of XY era. There you are. Give it a try. Open a pack. There you are. Really expensive. All right. It's got Lugia. Pretty simple. Tossing that out. What do we got here? We've got Gabby, Involuntary Witness. Here we are. Very nice. Okay. Wonder what she witnessed. She saw the Mike Tyson fight. We are. Dude, Jake Paul apparently said, it wasn't Jake Paul, it was Logan Paul asking Jake Paul how much he earned, and he quoted 2 numbers, 90 million and 170 million. Holy Jesus, dude. I am in the wrong industry and make 90 million in a night. What the fuck? I can't even afford Obsidian Flames. Man, you can't afford Obsidian Flames? CEM, it's time for you to get a better job, man. That means you need to earn more money. Or you can do it, man. You got to believe in yourself. Get out there and apply for some better paying jobs, man. Nope. A Obsidian Flames isn't even expensive, so that's not a good sign. You got to get a higher paying job right away. Don't wait to get a higher paying job, guys. The sooner you earn more money, the sooner you can do things like buy a better home. You can buy a better car. You can buy, you can pay off your loans or your credit card or whatever. So one of the fastest ways to make your life better is just get a higher paying job right away. And then if you're single, go get a girlfriend who's also got a job, or a boyfriend. But so if both of you guys are living under one roof, splitting the rent, it makes a huge difference. So get a girlfriend with a job. There you go. Here's a holo. And by the way, if you have a good pay... Oh, this is Fatal Wound. Oh, is that a bullet going through? Is that like a... No. She's like laying on the ground, right? Looks like she got stabbed there. I can't really show it off too well. All right. So that was not a Siggy box. I now make $24 an hour as a cashier. Hey, that's not bad. It's actually a lot of money as a cashier. That must be like in California or something. Jesus. I can't even afford Obsidian Flames. Alice Ayrson says, lol. There we go. I want you guys to all make lots of money. It's important. Here you go. Especially if you're hanging out with me. I want my friends to all have nice jobs. Okay, Oregon. Okay. It's one of those East Coast states. Put that over there. They get real progressive on minimum wage laws. There we go. I make $180K and can't afford groceries. Really? That's a lot of money. Here's Psyduck. Look at that Psyduck. Oh, yeah. Cartman. Look at that Cartman. He's nice. Nido Queen. We need 80 likes and I'll do a slab giveaway. 80 likes and we'll do a slab giveaway. Hit that like button. Tapabulu, his little star's like peeling up there. He's 115 now. All right, Quesus. There it is. Check it out. 6 corrupted. Last box for me. You know what's funny? I got to stand up and get more boxes. My God. All right. When this case, by the way, when this case is over, I've got another case. I bought a lot of Attack on Titan thinking it was going to be really popular. It's popular right now. There we go. You ready? Good luck, 6. Okay. Almost all the Sceptile cards from Ancient Origin are expensive. Well, yeah, isn't this set like really old? 2015, bro. That's a 10-year-old Sceptile card. That's basically vintage these days. Boop. 10 years old, man. All right, that means if you were 15 years old opening up that Pokemon card set, you're 25 today. You're graduated. Working a job, hopefully. This is for our friend 6. She got pull that signature, Levi. I can feel it. Those are called Oregon East Coast. No, I said it was a coast. Did I actually say? Maybe I said it East Coast. I thought I said it's one of those. Oh yeah, I probably said East Coast. I meant West Coast. One of those West Coast states. All right. There you go. I should have an option in the stream, like for $5, I show off my collection or something. Sasha, Wandering the Forest. I don't know, 6. Maybe there's still a chance. Maybe it's a double hitbox. Got to be a signature around here real close now. I mean, it's got to be super close. Here's a holo. Here's a holo. Oh, I thought that was a full art. Holo. That guy looks creepy. People can always hit the flex button. $5 and I show off all my Charizards or something. That'd be funny. $5 flex button. There you go. Here's a holo. Oh my god, will the box at least be a double hit box? Holo. Oh no, this isn't looking good, 6. Come on. Oh man, 6. You went so deep in here. This does not feel good. Somebody buy 6 a box of this stuff. There we go. 1 box of Attack on Titan costs about the same price as a box of Pokemon cookies. There we go. 6, that feels pretty bad, doesn't it? I'm sorry. I don't really have control over things like RNG. It's just whoever gets lucky, really. There you go. All right. Very nice. Okay. Oh, this goes here. $300 Manectric should actually go into the pricey slabs channel. Take a picture of that. Okay, he gets a picture. And then all slabs channels gonna get a picture of all these guys real fast because Quesus has never had her picture taken. There you go. Quesus is in the all slabs channel, just making sure. All right. This goes in here. Actually, so does the Eric Cartman. He goes in here too. All right, cool, man. More importantly, 6 never loses. What's this? The Mega Break, Mega Gengar, One Piece Chopper, cheap and affordable Dragonite. Who wouldn't want one of those Dragonites? They're so cheap and affordable. $39 for that Dragonite. Just a cheap and affordable $39 cash. All right, what we got? Snorlax 10. Ooh. So this is a Cosmic Foil Snorlax. See that? Beautiful, right? He's also a Black Star promo. Black Star promos are very collectible. Oh, a girl card. Oh, I see. It's a 9, though. Yeah, let's move that camera a little bit. How do I give you cash? You can mail me cash. I wouldn't do it, though. Marley Jade Ackland wants shipping. Home address is correct. Have we shipped you before, or is this the first time? All right, there we go. Well, you haven't shipped since 8/23. I'm going to guess this might be a first-time shipping. Marley, why'd you wait so long? Let's go to international. Get this to drop down. Set it up for tomorrow. Looks like a first-time shipping, everyone. This is an international shipment. Give me a minute. Cardos is fully restocked, guys. That's a hot box of Cardos right now. All right, we're headed over here. Marley. Okay, our friend Marley from Australia, mate. Australia is one of those awesome countries. Okay. All those places people want to live. America, Canada, Australia, and the UK. You notice a pattern? They're all part of, they're all British. The founding fathers were rebels, right? They broke off. But think about it. They were British. Bunch of British dudes. British Chads. saying, I ain't paying no taxes. Think the British got something special going for them. I don't know what it is. All right, let's see. There we go. Oi, breath. Captain Britain. All right, let's edit this. Oh, let's get the dimensions in. 7 by 4 by 4. We set it to 4 ounces. We're going to say types of contents, merchandise, playing cards. Oops. Playing cards. Playing cards. Set the weight to 4. We're going to set the value to like $10. Okay. And now we're just waiting for this to update with the price. Show 6's battle card has probably got a 2-to-1 ratio. Guaranteed, says Aaron Breckins. That's it. We're setting up the battle cards again. We need battle cards back on this stream. I missed the battle cards, but we need a better way to host the battle cards. Like, I need like a custom sticker that I can just place on any card. There it goes. The cost of this label is $20.47. That's how precise that price is. Isn't that crazy? All right, you're going to like this, Marley. Your stuff's on the way. What if I had an option to cash out your bag? Like, I priced up every single card from the bag. And then we got an exact price, and you could turn that into store credit instantly. Here's Payson Tabola Fossil Break. 1 spot remains in the Fossil Break. You heard it. 1 spot in the Fossil Break remains. One spot remains. Ooh. I'm very aroused. Let's count it up again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1 spot. Solemn Blade says, hi, what's up, man? That's my next slab away, says Grunt. What's your next slab away? This one? Duskull? Power Keeper? What, this says 924 on it. Is that even right? That doesn't seem right. If I updated that, that shouldn't say 924 on it. PSA 10. Power. Dusk. Bull. Okay. Ooh, he's cheaper, actually. He should be 150 according to this. 150. Let me look at some price comps on this card. I happen to be a big fan of Duskull, if you didn't know that about me. Oh, yep. Okay, 150 it is. So, price reduction. Who doesn't like a nice price reduction? One more in the Fossil Break. It's that close, guys. Okay, this guy never got the price update. He getting it right now. How many stickers do I got left? If you could become immortal but had to steal 1 year of life from a random person every time, would you? Okay, I would. But since I'm stealing life from others, I would dedicate my time to working in government and bettering people's lives. So if I were to live forever, I would focus on using my knowledge of history and the world to make life better for others. And knowing me, I probably would actually do that. Like, I'm not very decadent of a person, you know? Like, I don't care about vacations. I don't care about, you know, buying this toy or that toy. I actually do enjoy working a lot. So I'm a good candidate for something like that. I get real weirdly focused on whatever it is I'm working on. So I would decide to work on helping people. Here's Kevin Vu. Chewizard Glorp. Chewizard Glorp. You gotta tell me what that means. I don't know what that means. Wow, what an answer. If you could become immortal... Oh. Yeah, that would suck, though, losing 1 year of your life. I mean, I guess 1 year. It's not the end of the world if you lose 1 year. I feel like I lost 1 year of my life hosting this stream, man. Man, 2024 is over. I feel like I did nothing for the whole year. 2024, I didn't do anything. Charizard Break. All right, you're talking about rare candy, right? Here you go, Kevin Vu. Kevin Vu, I'm doxing you $5. There we go. For making me ask. Let's go see. Here it is, the rare candy. Ooh. It's super close. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. Oh, we're up to 27. Okay, so we're at exactly 27 with 4 spots left in the Charizard. That is the news for the breaks. Charizard is now the closest break. By the way, the fastest moving break is this one. Slowbro Rocket. Damn, that's cool, right? This card is supposed to be a girl card. I'm going to put her up in the Waifu Shuffle. She's 25, right? I'm going to put her in there for just 20. So this is going to say 087 Drake 9. So I can kind of read it there. Drake. All right, Drake's going in. She is in the Waifu Shuffle. So she's gone. The Waifu Shuffle swallowed her up. One of those Nike cards. Would you rather be famous but constantly mocked, or unknown but deeply respected by everyone who meets you? Well, I mean, that seems like an easy question, doesn't it? It's like, would you like to be famous but ill-treated? Like, no. Nobody wants to be ill-treated. All right. Mr. Chensen Vog is finishing the fossil break. Get comfy. The fossil break's going off. All right, we got you. Awesome. This means we get to pick out a new break. I want to hear your thoughts on a new break, everybody. Do you guys like this holder? I sell these. These are booster pack holders. They're nice, right? I also sell PSA slab holders. It's one of my best-selling items on eBay. They sell all the time. I just ordered a new round of them. So, and I helped design them. They're really simplistic, but I got the dimensions and everything for them. No logo on them. They're logo-less on purpose. We're not advertising or anything. It's just a nice plain slab holder, just like I would want it. I don't like it when people put their brand on. It's annoying. All right, break them. Is Topps Kakuna a regular holo or that Spectra? Where'd you see them? On the table or in the Discord server? All right, give me a number. Have you got them for sale here? Yep, you gotta look for them in the extended menu. Kendrick's better than Drake. Looking for a number. Need a number. Shout out a number. Nobody's picking. J-Dog says 2. 1, 2. People don't like shouting out that number. Hit that like button, by the way. At 80 likes, we're giving out a slab, okay? 80 likes. Now, what do we got? Ooh, yeah. Ooh, baby. Somebody's getting the recycle. Okay. One day, I'm going to bring out all the empty booster packs, and you guys are going to, your jaws are going to drop at how many packs we've broken. Alicia Brown picking up, is it an uncommon? I think it's an uncommon, isn't it? So you get Omastar. I wasn't sure if this set starts out with an energy card. Omastar, Alicia Brown. She's got a couple spots in here. Let me set that to the side for you, Alicia. Put all that in your bag at the same time. Card number 2. Okay, that's Mr. Vong, and he's going to pull Seadra, uncommon. Nice, dude. Listen to this music. Okay, lovely. Just like when we were kids, man. This kind of stuff really does trigger nostalgia. If you're too young to remember Fossil, this really does trigger nostalgia for people. Here's Joey Albrecht. Excuse me. Are you ready, Joey? So this is card number 3. Kingler for Joseph Albrecht. Okay. Most of us actually didn't open first edition. Most of us opened the unlimited ones, which were sold retail. I don't remember running into any first edition booster packs when I was younger. I don't know how you got those. I didn't see them at Target. Now, I believe this is the hit, isn't it? Alicia. Well, Alicia went really deep, and it looks like it's paying off. All right, from my perspective, this looks like a non-holo. But we won't fully know until we flip it around. Okay. right? That's 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that's the rare. Good luck on that. Here's Alicia Brown. What's this? We'll keep this hidden over here. You won't know till later. And NHCC. Okay, he's got a little overflow baggie. Zubat. Look at that Zubat. The design's so good. Love the way that looks. Here we are. Never bought a first edition. It was always unlimited or shadowless. That's why I'm saying, Mr. I'm sad, says 6. Tell us why you're sad, 6. I want to know why you're sad. Here's Robert Tumman. Okay, Robert Tumman. Let's see. Ekans. Ekans Robert Tumman with an R-O. Mr. Robert. Cold 6 boxes. Damn it! I bet you the signature is like in the next box or two. There we go. We got to trade with me, 6. What if it's a bad signature? I'll take 1 hamster. Sorry, 6. I hope the next box is good. I don't know if she's buying another box. She might have reached her limit. Did Robert Tumman need a new bag? Reynaldo's over there. Robert Tumman, new bag? Look at my bag. I'm not sure. All right. Ugh. I'm going to need 1 6 beanie, and I'll slice it into pieces and sell it. I'll encapsulate your beanie and sell it to people. There you go. In before Jen shows up and snipes that Siggy. Ask your boyfriend for some emergency funds. The number 6 wasn't lucky this time. Robert, right? Robert. I feel like we better just go ahead and start a new bag. There we go. The Kakuna I asked is behind Charizard. We're going to take a look at that right away then. I would be more than happy to sell you a Kakuna. All right, Robert Tumman, new bag. You got 3 very big fat bags. You know, I wouldn't like to trade you if you didn't pull anything, though. That would be really bad. Robert, 2-man. So weird. I could have sworn Robert had a bag. I have a Fujimi Siggy. I'd trade it for 2 boxes. Fujimi for Siggy, huh? So this is going to say 12.24 on it. Fujimi Siggy. I don't remember what the Fujimi Siggy was. There you go. What's this? We got Joey Albrecht. We're looking for Slowpoke and Psyduck in these. Tentacool, that's for Joseph. Need Mister to do the magic finger wave thing to bless your box. Well, I don't just hand out the blessings, you know, all day long for free or nothing. Okay, he said my name. I'm famous. Mom, I did it. Let's store Alicia's Omastar over here. Rigoberto Gill. Rigoberto Gill. Ammonite. That's not Charizard. Roel Campos, Robert, Roel, Richard Campos, Rigoberto Gill. Did he need a new bag as well? Oh my gosh, dude. I don't know if Rigoberto Gill needs a new bag. Looking for a box for him. I don't see one. Could he be in a wrong box? Nah. He getting a new bag too, guys. Give me a second here. Okay. Holy moly, I forgot to hit the like button. Holy schmollies. How you gonna get that free slab? Okay. I write him down as Rigo Gill. Okay. We've got Payson Tabola, Mr. Payson. So you did not get the recycle. What did you get? Mysterious Fossil. That sucks. I was hoping maybe you would have a chance for that Psyduck. Psyduck's a good pull out of here. Psyduck and Slowpoke are good pulls. And that would mean Mr. Rigoberto Gil is picking up the last card in the pack. Here it is. And that's going to be the Recycle Energy. Okay, kind of a rough pack in terms of commons. Thank you, everyone who jumped into this break. Let me know what you guys want to see for the next break. If I host a Japanese pack, you know it's guaranteed holo, right? Toss that out. Okay, Miss Alicia. Oh, look at that. That's what I was saying. I was saying even if the pack is light, which is unfortunate, you could always pull Dragonite. That's a really solid pull. Wow, very nice. That's an ideal outcome for a light pack is the Dragonite. Alicia goes, yes. Yeah, that's very cool. Let's look it up. Oh, you got Slowpoke. Wow, Alicia killed it. Look at that. She got the best round. All right, so the Slowpoke is good too. PSA 10, unlimited, Dragonite. What's its number? 19. So in an ideal situation, let's say graded 10. Search. Well, it's not showing any. We try just PSA 10 unlimited Dragonite. And, why are there none for sale? Let me try searching Fossil Dragonite. You know, it's not showing any. Maybe people don't normally put unlimited in the title. Fossil Dragonite. Here it is. Check it out. So as a 10, that's a $200 card. Very nice. That's not bad, huh? Okay, you're going to get a top loader for him. That's my favorite card from this set. Well, yeah, everyone loves this card. This card's awesome. Oh, yeah. Check that out. Wow. All right, that might be a clip, too. I better get that to Mike's side. We don't have a lot of clips going on right now, so you might get a clip just because we're kind of bone dry on clips. Fossil Break, Dragonite, non-holo. 12200. There it goes. And let's go grab your bag. Dreams really do come true, Alicia. There you are. First good win for me. Imagine if it had been holo. That'd have been really crazy. So we could do all kinds of breaks now, guys. What do you think? You want a cheap one? You want an expensive one? We got this expensive one back here, the EX Sandstorm. Jump in there if you want a shot for some reverse holo Umbreons in that set. Reverse holo Umbreon. That's why Sandstorm's so good. It's an Umbreon. It's a vintage Umbreon set. There's the Kakuna. He's a rainbow rare. He's a rainbow rare Kakuna. Hey, mister. What's up, Krevin Plier? What's up, man? Get this out of my face. Ugh. Now I can't wait for the Jungle Break. Jungle Break's the real deal, man. That's going to be first edition stuff, so anything can happen over there. We could open up a German Neo Discovery pack. That'd be interesting, right? German Neo Discovery. It's really weird. Did the NBA come? Not yet. Not yet. How many cards in there? 11? That'd be $34 a spot for the German Neo 2. Let's give it a shot. I think it's a really weird one. Let's give it a shot. If it sells fast, that's going to give me a clue, a raging clue. about what I can add to my inventory. All right. That is Weird German Neo Discovery. All right. It's into latex. It's into BDSM. It likes Wiener Schnitzel and Klaus and cigarettes. All right. That is a German Neo Discovery. This one's going to be a $34 break. Neo breaks are always pretty expensive. Like if this was first edition, it'd be really expensive. There we go. Give that a try. I'm curious what you guys think of it. Neo German. That is completed now. So, 6 offered me a trade. Give me a second here, 6. 6, there's nobody in queue for a box of the Attack on Titans. So, give me a second here, 6. You said you had a little Siggy for me, huh? A little Siggy, maybe. This is 6, right? Why did you get so much stuff, 6? Oh, I see. Let me do a little digging on this card, okay? Could I take a picture of it and eBay would like recognize it? Let's see if I can take a picture of it. There we go. Wait, let me put it under the light. All right, eBay would like to access your photos. Okay. It did not find it, but it did kind of suggest other girly cards to me. That's interesting. So, but let's try this then. Fujimi signature. What's the number on this? 43. All right, let's try that. Fujimi, oh, nothing. Okay, let me try Fantasia. Beside Weiss, Fantasia. Nothing. Fujimi. Sorry, guys. Fujimi Bunko 43. Why is it acting like... It keeps saying no exact matches found. Let me go try this on the computer real fast. I'm just trying to get an idea of the worth of this thing. What do you mean, nothing found? That doesn't make any sense to me. Scooby Dooby 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 Doo. All right, let me search the whole internet, maybe. Fujimi Bunko 043 signature. All right, let's go to images. Was this actually from Fujimi Bunko? What was this from? It looks like it is. It's a silver signature, so this makes sense. Oh, here it is. It's called Asia Healing Girl. Asiya Fujimi Healing Girl. Found it. All right, we found it. Okay. I'm looking for a price on it now. You ready? So, you're in luck, 6. It says $98. The cheapest one is $98. So, I'll do you a solid. Oh, but wait. I didn't check something. That might be a golden signature. I didn't think about that. Hold on. Yours is not a golden signature. Give me a second. Let me open that back up. Oh, it's a golden signature. Well, I don't know what the price difference would be like. So you've got a silver signature, and that was a gold signature. Well, you offered to do 2 boxes, right? Why don't we do that? Why don't we just do 2 boxes? That'll be the trade. Is it gold or silver? 2 boxes, 6. Is that what you would like? There we go. I hate when that happens. All right, you got it. Scoopy buns. All right, 2 boxes of these. 2 signatures in a row, most likely. You ready? That would be really good. The trade is in. Here goes, guys. It's 50 a box. I kind of want one. It's 48. Send in. Send in now, Mr. Aovic. Before Kendo swoops. He's a swooper, you know. All right, ready? All right, box number 1. Ready? Place your bets on if these 2 boxes are hot or cold, guys. Okay. All right. Very good. Ta-da! So, what do we got? Holo. Holo. Oops. Holo. Oh, Zeke. That sure is Zeke. It's really him. Okay, you got Zeke in box number 1. Here we are. I've thought about upping the price of the boxes when they're searched, like when we know there has to be a signature, like in the next box. Here we are. As a sort of like, how would you say it? You know, as a disincentivizer for people to just kind of sort of vulture around a little bit, like, There we go. And there we go. But then again, I don't know, that might make the channel less fun. There we go. Very nice. All right. We did that with the Classic Collection. Remember the Classic Collection? Everyone would jump in when they thought there was a Charizard nearby. The price would start to move up. Here we are. Here's a holo. Here's a holo. But it's because there was a really clear behavior where there was a group of people that only buy when they think the box is maybe hot. And I was like, man. That sucked for Aaron Roach. Oh. Yay, we did it! It's Aaron Yeager. All right, no problems at all. 6. Wow. Are you happy? It all worked out. Hey, maybe the other box will be another signature. You never know. How many signatures are in a case? Is it like 2 or 3 or something? Yes! You're welcome. There you go. All right. To be honest, I feel like you opened up like, geez, you opened up like 80% of the case by yourself. I was personally gonna be annoyed if somebody kind of bopped in with 1 or 2 boxes and just pulled whatever it was in there. There we go. I was gonna be annoyed by that. I was gonna be like, Jesus, dude. I'm not kidding. She bought these boxes all day long. She bought them in the lunch stream. She bought them in the night stream. Not a single signature popped out. I was like, what is going on? There we go. Oops. All right, so Aaron Yeager determined. What a flip. There you go. Place that over there. It was a gamble, though. It could have gone the other way. I could have walked away with the signature, and she could have walked away with 2 cold boxes. That would have been no good. So she gambled on that one. Here we are. Let's see what's in the next box. That's very scary. Gambling always pays off. That is the law. That's the rule. All right. How much is that? I actually have no clue. I think he's the main character, though, isn't he? He's like Ash. He's like Ash Ketchum. And the giants are like Pikachu. They're like Pokemon. You gotta catch them all, for example. Okay. Snipping this. How many boxes of this do you think you open a day? 6? All right. And snipping this. Ta-da! The giants are more like giant meat mechs. Nuh-uh. Ready? Here's a holo. Here's a holo. Why does this guy strike me as a bad guy? Somebody tell me this is the bad guy already. That's got to be the bad guy, right? This guy feels like a bad guy. My bad guy radar is going off. Okay. You've got a rare confession. Sorry. Okay. And here's this guy, Levi, drawing a blood. Here's a holo. Wish the Rumberling would come to the UK. What's a Rumberling? Okay. Oh, is he like a monster? All right, here's a holo. If you could only eat one meal for the rest of your life, but you had to eat it forever, what would it be? Oh, Gene covering fire. So here are my thoughts. Only one Siggy pull, which means probably another one laying around very close. All right. If I could only eat one meal, my one meal would be a buffet of every food type. Ta-da! Got it. All right, that would be my meal. It would be a very large platter with a slice of pizza on it, a fried chicken, a barbecue, a sushi. It would have a bowl of miso, a bowl of ramen. It would have some, I don't know, some Indian food, the things they eat. Here's ooh. Oh, it'd have a candy bar on it, a slice of cake. It'd have a bowl of ice cream. And I just have to eat that every day. I don't know how I'd make it. It'd have some pancakes. It'd have some scrambled eggs. Can't skip breakfast. That would be the meal. Mikasa? Mikasa? Is that the main card, Mikasa? That's right. That one guy, he's always got Mikasa in his skits. Excuse me, sir. 2 seats for me and my waifu, Mikasa. We'll have a glass of your finest red. Oops, dropping that card there. Pick that up. There we go. All right, so you got these 2 lovely guys. And your new signature. How nice. The TCC meal. I'll have 1 TCC meal. What's that? It's 12 eggs, 14 pancakes, 100 fried chicken legs. Do my eyes to see me? Is Weiss Pixar really a $5 pack? It's really $5. He turns his kid into a dog. Okay, let's guess a 6. Isn't that Full Metal Alchemist? Full Metal Alchemist. Full Metal. All right. We have Sarah Dusenberry. Sarah! What's up, Sarah? 2 cashews for Sarah. Miss Sarah is next. 3 ENPRB1s. And 3 Japanese shiny treasures. Where are my shiny treasures? 3 shiny treasures. All right, we got these 3 right here. Welcome back. Look at that. What a nice spread. All right. Ta-da. Let's get it snipped. What if the meal had to fit on a regular-sized dinner/plate/bowl? Then I would get the exact same thing, but like a micro dose of it. So one little bite of pancake, one little bite of fried chicken, one little bite of sushi, one little, I don't know, dude. If it all had to fit on a plate, well, you want me to like name just a single food item? What's a food you'd never get tired of? Probably just chicken, rice, and broccoli. I mean, that's all the stuff with an olive on top. I love olives. There we go. Right, like, I'm not going to love eating that every day, but I'm not going to die of malnourishment either. Protein, carbohydrate, vegetable. Oops. There we go. You know, you just pick whatever is healthiest, probably. There you are. Some people probably say something like pizza, but they don't understand how sick of pizza they're going to get after a year. So you're going to get sick of whatever you eat for a full year, but it might as well be something that's like fully nutritious. You get this guy whose name escapes me. Rawr. Never eating sushi again after the Keith Lee video. Yeah, well, it's not just sushi, you know, it's anything with raw fish in it. Or fish in general. Fish does get like worms and stuff. It's just part of eating fish. So if that grosses you out, you might not be a fish eating guy. But not going to stop me. Tasty as hell, bro. Judgment of hell. Here's. I know Sarah likes fish. Her favorite kind of fish is the kind of wiggly fish with the worm inside. Oh, Ryuma. Ryuma looks like a bad guy who's probably a good guy. What grosses me out are the Japanese people putting their dirty finds all over the meat. Dirty fingers? They are. There you go. Nah, dude, that's part of the flavor. Tastes better when they cook it. There we go. All right, there goes Miss Sarah. That's her second order. She's new. Tossing this over here. Let's go grab your bag. Those ENPRB1 bags, boosters, will make your bag large really quickly. I had like a hiccup waiting to go out when I started talking. I started following this creator that ages fish with mold. Yum. What? It's awful. Why are people always trying to do weird stuff to make the food worse? It's aged fish. Tammy Lowe, 5 Sparkies, 5 hidden trials. All right, you got it. Tammy Lowe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ta-da! 3x3 is better. Putting these to the side. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll make a deal with you, Tammy. If you don't pull it, we'll give you a 6th one for free this time. You got real deep on that. In-N-Out double meal was the correct answer. I've never even had In-N-Out. You know, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not a big fan of hamburgers. They're made out of that really low quality meat called ground beef. One of the worst meats. Ground beef is like, it's like sawdust meat. Awful. There you go. Not a fan. Steak is good. I don't like most beef products, but steak is good. I had steak at Golden Corral this last weekend. God, I love Golden Corral. We went there. We haven't been to Golden Corral in a while. We got like almost an hour drive to the nearest Golden Corral. But we went to Golden Corral, and it was so good. Love Golden Corral. My favorite restaurant, probably. Here's a little set. Here's King. Whoa. Who's this handsome devil? All right. If this guy walked up and asked you to be his queen, what would you say? There's Dragoon. So you got to hit. This goes back down. Taco Bell #1. Nah, dude. Karis and I had Taco Bell the other night. It was so bad. What are you talking about? Taco Bell is so grody, dude. Taco Bell is like low quality meat, low quality everything. Is there any part of Taco Bell that isn't low quality? It all tastes horrible. We are. Like, I get it. It's loaded with salt. They pour cheese all over everything. So salt, oil, cheese. But after that, it's just sort of like, ugh. It's the same 2 flavors every time. There you go. Ooh, Hydro. Whoa, you got a damaged Hydreigon. Dang, wouldn't that have been nuts if that had been the Pikachu right there? I didn't do that. That's how it already was. Just that one card in the pack, huh? That's so weird. Yeah, that card definitely got ran over. Somebody ran over it in a... Did you get the stacker? I've had the stacker. The stacker's a perfect example of what I'm talking about. Like, I get it. It's full of greasy-ass meat and greasy-ass cheese. And, wow, it's so good because it's a bunch of cheese and meat. You can just go buy a can of nacho cheese from Walmart and grill up some nasty-ass, you know, beef, ground beef, and then just pour cheese all over it and eat it with chips. It's the same experience. It's not special. So, yeah, Taco Bell gets a... I would give Taco Bell basically an F for food. F. F as in very bad. There you go. Miss Tammy with the High Dragon error. King Full Art and Scavillion. It's pronounced Scavillion. Did you get the chicken flatbread melt? Oh, gross, dude. Flatbread. Here we are. I hate it when there's too much bread in the food. I can barely stand like the tortilla or taco that they have. It's just so much flour and cornbread or whatever. It's so gross. Tammy Lowe. Miss Tammy, not a fan. Tammy Lowe. She got the king, bro. He's such a catch. There you go. How much to send to PSA? Currently, PSA is $40 per item right now. Here we are. All right, Tammy, no. You should send it, though. You know why? Because then everyone will get to see it when it comes back. How nice will that be? All right, taking these down. Taking this down. Taking this down. Taking this guy down. Taking this guy down. Look at that Starmie, man. Look at this Porsche. Porsche coming down. Nice little Clefairy. Jigglypuff, which is pretty cute. New Neo Break, German Neo. How interesting. Dark Slowbro Break could be gone in a day or two. Mega Gengar. Shiftry is an EX Deoxys card, Pop 16. You did not get a lot of chances to buy my EX Deoxys cards. If they don't sell, I'm just snatching them and putting them back in my little group. Here's Swinub. Charmeleon. Char. Your Taco Bell is bad? No. It's not just my Taco Bell. I'm tired of that excuse. It's not my Taco Bell. It's the fundamental ingredients. Like a bad Taco Bell, their food is stale or they like make too small of a serving. That's a bad Taco Bell. But for the ingredients to taste so bad and be so low quality, that's the problem. It's just a poor quality food. Let's see. My KFC is terrible, so I go to Popeyes. But I like KFC. Popeyes is better than KFC. I'll wait till next payday. All right, let's get this. Skadooby dooby dooby. All right, there we go. Here's a right on. Bloodzora. Nido Queen, Yveltal, Spoink. That's PSA 10 Spoink, $45. PSA 10 Chikorita, Squirtle, Kadabra. Check those slabs out. You guys see those slabs? Ooh, from Merlin 2. Very nice. Probably best 6. He just had a sub go out and will be until next month. Actually, that sub is still... I tell you what, 6, I'll just set it up to go. You can pay me later because it's not going to be back for a while, okay? So if you're sure you want to send it, that submission is still with me. The one that's been posted, it hasn't been shipped. We have to add a card to it. There you go. So we can set this up to go out. It's actually not a problem to let you send out ahead of time before paying because I know you're going to want to pay for this. All right. Oh. All right. Yeah, I know you're not going to skip out on paying for your nice slab because you're going to want this. All right, PSA there. There it is. Beautiful. All right. There is nobody in the queue. If you guys want to place an order, we're rotating through these hot slabs. Ooh, look at that. Don't forget Marvel Break, guys. The Marvel Break. $13 to get in. Joshua Whipple is waiting for some new friends. Get us to 80 likes, guys. 80 likes and I'll open, or 80 likes and I'll hand out a free slab tonight, okay? 80 likes. Here's Wigglytuff. Ah. Frostmoth. Hey, that's not bad. 30 bucks for the Frostmoth. Dark Golbat Holo, PSA 9. Houndour from the Team Rocket Returns collection. That one's really cool. We got Mimikyu 10. Seal. Kissed by Seal. No, Kissed by Rose on a Grave. Here's EV9. Pupitar. Ghastly 9. That's kind of expensive for Ghastly 9. Here's Venomoth 4. Perfect. All right, so that is free for a first-time buyer. I found a first-time buyer slab. This is Vintage Venomoth. Okay, first-time buyer. Check it out. That's the actual artwork from the game, the Japanese game. Very good. If you could grow a new body part, what would you choose and why? I'd grow a second penis so that I'd have 2 of them. And girls would be like, no way, let me see it. Here's Mag Cargo. Here's Wigglytuff. Here's, but the second one would be black. Here's Charizard. This is the late night show. I'm allowed to say that kind of stuff. Here's Nidoking. Here's this little lady. Edward Newgate, Pop 2. He's Pop 2, guys. Check that out. Look at the hollow style, by the way. That's fancy. Okay, and Yellow Rhyhorn. Let's see, what do we got here? You asked. I'm just answering honestly. He's going down now. Dude, I'd get so much action. There's Nidoking. Here's Charizard. Hey, girls. You ever seen the Double Willy? You're about to. Here's Charizard 9. Here's, I would grow a spare heart so that when I inevitably get heart disease from sitting too much, I can just tell the doctors to cut out the bad one and I'll live off the good one. That's smart. I get dementia instead. Here's Charizard Classic Collection. Liver failure. Here's Rocket Ball. Ooh, this one's really good. So this Rocket Ball, Pop 12, this is Team Rocket Returns Rocket Ball. Yeah, this is from the Rocket Returns collection. I had, was it 3 of them? I know I had at least 2 of them. One of them is sold, and this is the remaining one. And look, that's Team Rocket holding the ball. People love, not Rocket Balls, they love Pokeball cards. So if you ever get a trainer and it's an actual Pokeball, don't throw it away. They actually sell. People buy those. The Halo Break. Let's get these breaks off in a box. Can we get these in a box? Do I have a box? Why do I have no boxes? I never have enough boxes. You guys want to see some weird stuff? You guys are hanging out with me. I got to reward you guys for hanging out with me by showing you some weird stuff. Hold on, I'm going to get some weird stuff for you guys. By weird, of course, I mean very, very, very cool. So to show you this weird stuff, I'm going to have to zoom me way out. Do I have a card in the Cool Kids box? It says 6. Do ya? If them does, Alex does. Oh, I'm balancing this. Don't want to drop it. Mark. I'm looking right now. Yes, you do. You've got a Marvel Echo card. Ugh. Actually, I'd like to go ahead and put that in your bag. Okay, just looking for any others. After that, we're all good. Okay, all right. Let's go back up here. So I'm going to put this in a top loader. But check this out. This is what I want to show you guys. Zoom out now. All right. Check this bad boy out. Ooh. So what is this? This is a jumbo card. See the size difference? I know girls sometimes notice size differences. Look at that. Oh. I've been holding these for like 5 years. These are actually from that time period. Huh? You have to send some of those in. Well, I am. That's the goal. They'll mostly not grade 10, but maybe 1 or 2 will grade 10. So I have so many of these that I've got a gigantic sealed box of them. I got to unseal it and I got to sleeve them all. I just went and bought more sleeves. I'm going to sleeve all of them, and then I'm going to kind of pour over them and pick out the potential 10s, and then I'll send them out in a large submission. And then when they get back, I'll start selling them. The ones that fail to grade 10, the ones that are like, they're not worthy of being sent in, I may sell them as a raw card. So you may want to collect a non-10 version of the card that's just raw, much cheaper that way. But yeah, check that out. Back in the day, I used to sell hidden fates, and what I would do is I'd buy large groups of the super premium set, or the premium set. I think it was just a regular premium. And yeah, I've just got like, you have any shining fates? Shining fates. Yeah, the latest set. I should have shining fates on the menu. That's on the menu. All right, there we go. How much is Rayquaza? I don't know. I think he's like 15 or 25 bucks, but that's based off of like just some one off of eBay. So I've just got like a gigantic case of these basically, and I need to sort through them, pick out the good ones. Really cool, right? How neat was that, guys? There you go. You have any Neo Destiny? I've got Destiny 4, or Neo 4 Japanese. I've been holding on to those jumbo cards for years. 5 years old. Time to finally profit off of them. All right, Miss 6. This is getting converted into one of these. We're going to kind of stop doing the Cool Kids box. I don't like it. It's too disorganized. Better to keep your cards in one place with your own stuff. This is out of 75. That's nice. All right, there you go. Can we make up? Let's see. I use file protectors from Targets. Putting this in here. All right. Girls love oversized cards. I requested my time off and my job still called me. That sucks. So let's see. Caleb Ibarra, 2 spots, Yu-Gi-Oh! Break. The Yu-Gi-Oh! Break is done. What? All right, cool, man. Let's get these cards out. There we go. Riley and Aovic. There we are. 1, 2. Caleb Ibarra. Mr. Caleb. Okay. Caleb Ibarra. Very nice. Perfect. Oops, I got a dot on me. Ta-da! Now, let's get this guy done, huh? Let's grab this bag. A 1, a 2, a 3, and a 4. Oh! 4 of these. Okay. And let's shuffle. Ah. Okay, give me a number. It's only 4 packs here, not much to shuffle. Ooh. One number, and I can finish the shuffle. Give me a number. Oh, is it not working for me? Oh, it wasn't working for me. I'm sorry. So it looks like PDX 3. 1, 2, 3. Thank you, Mr. PDX. I need to scroll down. All right, here are the names. Same deal. You ready? All right. Give me a second here. All right. Very nice. Can you do a cheap Pokemon break like the Yu-Gi-Oh one? We have that. It's called the Holo Shuffle. But the Yu-Gi-Oh one's a non-Pokemon card. All right, I am ready for a number. Give me a number, guys. Two, 1, 2. There we go. All right. Give me a second here. All right. Give me one more minute. All right, so let's see who got it. Ready? So here is Aovic. Oh, he's going to miss it. Caleb Ibarra. He's going to pull it. Mr. Caleb, it's all yours. All right. Here's Riley Kredowicz. He's going to pull Tauros and Caleb Ibarra. All right, there it is. That's the end. Very nice. Throw that away. 1, 2, 3, 4. Very nice. You buy spots in the Holo Shuffle? Well, the Holo Shuffle is just it's a $5 break for many different Pokemon cards. There we go. Yeah, you don't buy break spots in it, but it's randomly pulled. There we go. The Yu-Gi-Oh, we're just doing this to get rid of this one Yu-Gi-Oh card. We don't normally host a break like this. There you go, Caleb. All yours. Ooh. All right, there we go. And this can go back in here. Very nice. Okay, give me a moment here. And one more thing. All right, there we go. Perfect. Next up, we've got to click this, and then we click this. Miss 6, she says, bag sort. You got it, 6. Bag sort time. All right. There we go. We've got Aaron embarking on a different path. Oh. We've got Levi keeping watch. Deep grudge. Oh. Man, these promo cards are so ugly, dude. Why are the promo cards so ugly in this set? You are? Ooh. Okay, you got a ton of those. So you got a bunch of holos. You got a bunch of promos. You can remove Attack on Titan, holos, and promos. Gotcha. Okay, sounds good. Some holos. Some holos. Ton of promos. This guy. Okay. There's that guy. Here's this cool card out of 150. Now, this is from Chainsaw Men. Oh, this guy needs a holder. Put this here. Okay, more of this. Okay, some more of those. Some more of this. All right, we got one of these, one of these. We got two of these. Here's this. Here's this. We got these. We got one of these. Ta-da, ta-da. We got two of these and one of these. All right. Whew. That's a ridiculous stack of holos. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god. Move that right here for the moment. You bought that many boxes? That's what I'm saying, dude. She better be pulling that Eren Yeager. All right, Mr. Doggy Poo. We got one of these. We got one of these. Very good. Trump loves KFC. Trump loves KFC. Does he really? He's just like me. I'm going to vote for him. Let's see what we got next. So we got some of these dress-up darlings. Whoa. A dress-up darling holo. Okay. Some more of this stuff. Okay, even more Attack on Titan. Holy cow, dude. Oh, that's not bad. Oh, yeah, you did pull this guy, didn't you? He's kind of a siggy, isn't he? Okay, Appleton. Uh-huh. Two more of these. Two of these. Ah. 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 All right. Geez, that's a ton of cards. That's a lot of words. Whew. All right. Miss 6, we're not done. Adam phone. Here we are. Last box. You ready? So 6, do you want me to actually ship these sliced cards to you? Do you want me to just throw these away? They are. This one was sad. Let me know if you want me to just toss those. Save us some space in your bag. Okay. Okay. Shinotic, Fan Piece, Sylveon. I mean, these are kind of nice, you know. I don't know. Are they? All right. That's an SR, technically. Okay. Oh, there you go. Okay. That's an R star, SR star. That's nice. SR star with the stamp. Okay. Some holos here. Pokemon card holos. Juggernaut. Some Pokemon card holos. A couple of lewd commons. There you go. Lol, no toss. Okay, these are getting tossed. All right, so it breaks down like this. You got some junky cards. These are never worth too much. They're slow to liquidate anyways, however you liquidate them. Put that there. And we got this baggie over here. Lots of dress-up darling. Lots of Fujimi. Pokemon one you can keep. I think you mean the Pokemon Holos. Is that right? You're donating the Holos? Okay, so the Holos are donated. I think that means we could probably spread the rest of these out between the 2 bags. So let's pop this in here. Make that bag a little fatter. 6 needs to ship. She doesn't have to. She's actually, if you think about it, she saves some money not shipping too often. That's the whole idea of our shipping process, is you can save a little bit of money by not shipping instantly. Okay, that's 2 baggies now. And this can go up into the Holo Shuffle. Ooh, Holo Shuffle almost full back there. That's good. Well stocked. Now, here you go. You ready? You want to see some hits? The 6 hits channel. All right. Let's take this card and put it back here. Now, you got full art, SR Star, some Pokemons, not really anything too crazy. A Waifu. I don't know if that's worth much. All right, you got this. This is Square Enix, huh? That's really interesting. That's an SSR from Dress Up Darling. When are we going to get more Dress Up Darling, dude? I ordered that so long ago. This guy who's shipping me the stuff is so slow. Okay. All right, there we go. Man, I don't want to complain too much with him, but that is slow. Whatever shipping method he's using, it is slow. That or he's not shipping it out very often. All right, we got 2 signatures right here. Very nice. Making me not want to order with them. But it's like we kind of have to. Okay, put that in the front like that. Let's grab a baggie. Very nice. All right. Throw this away. Okay. Missed 6. Hits. So that's baggie number 3, and it says hits. How nice. Forgot about that other signature. Now you know. Ta-da! All right. That was a big bag sort, everybody. Here's Golbat. Here's Extra Rule. Here's One Piece. Here's Polystode. And Yu-Gi-Oh! That's a Yu-Gi-Oh! Card, too. Yu-Gi-Oh! Break number 2, maybe? Nah, this one would take a while. This would be like 12 spots. That one would take a while. All right. I've been here since COVID, as I've been very busy and couldn't order, as international shipping was the same price during COVID. How are the live customs? It's Metro Plays! What's up, Metro Plays? Wow, we've just been waiting for you. It's been going very well. You can see we're almost at 100,000 subscribers. All right. He's been here since COVID. All right. Wow. Okay, the queue is empty. Let me go ahead and price up some new cards in the meantime. Here's an EX Deoxys. Dare I sell one? Let's see what we got. He's back. So this is going to be PSA 10. EX Deoxys. 16. Let's see what we get. You know, there is not one for sale, which makes perfect sense. Why would there be one of these sexy-ass Deoxys for sales? Do, 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 do. There's no recent sales of him either. Have I been keeping track of his data? I'm from Australia. It's been like it was like $100 for shipping during COVID, which kind of threw me off. We Gucci now. Are we? Sounds good, man. $100 doesn't sound right. Maybe it was for the amount that you had ordered. You might have had a lot with me. Wow, this card has a big dot on the back. Look at that big obvious dot. They still graded that 10, huh? PSA 10. Like, people are so rough with the CGC. They're like, CGC sucks. And then, you know, PSA is sort of like not perfect. All right. So there are none of these for sale online. I'm setting my own price. You don't have to agree with it or not, but I'm setting my own price on this. Okay. $1,700. Okay, go ahead and take a picture. That's what it would take me to give up one of my favorite cards. I love Deoxys. I'm a big Deoxys fan. Population of 29. He's truly rare. You have Shining Fates boxes. I can't find it on the menu. Well, we probably don't sell it by the, we don't sell it as a box. You would just buy 9 of them. If you just buy 9 of them, that would give you a box. Pop 29. Wowza. Okay. Deoxys, man. Let's rotate some expensive cards to the front. I was thinking 17. Well, that's $17.00. Magmar. Team Rocket. We've been rotating slabs really fast. Here's a little $24 Cosmic Hollow Gengar, but he's a 9. Oof. Tapu Bulu. 10 packs in the Shining Fates ETB, not 9. Are you sure about that? Oh, Shining Fates. I don't have that. I'm so sorry. Paldean Fates is what I thought you were talking about. Shining Fates is from a long time ago, isn't it? No, I don't have that. I apologize. I got them confused. That's why you couldn't find it. It's because I didn't have it. That's funny, man. All right. Well, that's beautiful. Okay, let's take a picture of this. So this is going into our Discord server where you can keep track right here. You see this on the side, Pricey Slab, all slab, breaks history, slab away. So we're going to take a picture of that for the Pricey Slab channel. All right. Very good. Getting some nice pictures up there. My kids aren't going to college because of Shining Fates. That sucks. It's a fun set to open. I'm trying to remember. You pull a, don't you pull like a shiny Charizard VMAX out or something like that? I think that's what it is. Have a good night. I like the Politoed. Yeah, he's nice. Reverse Hollow Politoed is actually from Sky Ridge. Manuel Berrigan says, 1 Japanese One Piece PRB1. Can I keep the Dawn? 1 Surging Sparks. I want my hollows. I'm paying for my sack. Don't ship yet. Okay. I'm paying for my sack. Are you saying you're paying for shipping ahead of time? Is that what you're saying? You are. Here it is. Let's snip this. Okay. Oh. We've got Sandy Gas Gastrodon. All right, there you have it. Very nice, Manuel Berrigan. Okay. Some cards here, Mr. Manuel. Oops. Yeah, I have a bag. Are you saying that you're paying for shipping ahead of time? It seems like that's what he's doing. Yeah, I think that's what he's doing. I did the math in my head. Manuel Berrigan. Manuel Diaz, Marco, Paulo. Where's that bag? Did we keep it right next to us? Oh, you're right next to us. Thought I would have kept that further away. Oops. Okay. Shizzlinks. Diglett drawing. The Psyduck drawing is sold now. Here's Steelix. Here's Diglett. Here's Rhydon. Okay. We're going to hit refresh. Ooh. Look at that Pichu. He's an S. We got a nice Flareon Ace. 8 of Spades for 49. This Steelix of PSA 10. Rhydon Prism. Who doesn't like Rhydon Prism? Tossing that away. What's this? Azumarill, $300 Azumarill. He's so cheap. Magneton PSA 9 from the Rocket Returns collection. That's cool, man. Rocket cards are real popular right now because of the upcoming Rocket set. Torchic. People are showing their Team Rocket enthusiasm. All right. We're going to keep pricing up some stuff then. Let's see. Do I have a Topps box that hasn't been priced in a long time? I have a Topps box. So, from my perspective, we still got a lot of expensive cards to price. We're done with the non-expensive cards, but all the expensive cards still need prices. Like these bad boys. Oh. What do we got? We got Charmander. So this Charmander is Topps. Oops. What time is it? 3:19. We got plenty of time together, guys. Hit that like button. Let's get to 80 likes tonight so I can do that giveaway for you guys. I know you guys can get it done. You were real close to it yesterday. Yesterday was like 76 likes. What do we got it at right now? 50 likes. You're 30 likes away. Hit that like button. So here's Charmeleon. Yeah, stream's not over. Ready? So Charmeleon, PSA 10, Topps Chrome. Let's get them. Topps Chrome Charmander. Was I saying Charmeleon? I'm so dumb. I just say stuff when I'm talking fast. Okay, Charmander Chrome. He's a little bit cheaper than that price you guys saw earlier. He is going to be 300. 300. $12.24. Maybe we should always have like a Topps break. Okay. Can you pin a comment on the chat? Can I? I don't know. Let me see. Oh yeah, you can pin a comment. What's the point of that? Ooh, very nice. That's a really solid card. Here's Nidoran. I have no clue what I paid for that. That is Teardrop Nidoran. I don't know how to price this. I think I know how I'm going to price it. I'm going to find out what I paid for it. Wow, is this it? That might be it. I bought that a long time ago and I didn't spend too much on it. That's incredible. So, yep, that is Topps 3 Nidoran. Oh, look, I got 2 of those Charmanders. That's so crazy, dude. All right. Oops, we got order in. Let me take a look at that order. BTC at 19.5K, 1997. Power Keeper's Duskull. You got it, man. Where'd he go? He's a good one. Real low pop. He was in this pile. I didn't put him down in the expensive box, did I? I might have. Yeah, he's a real solid card. Hyena. Okay, well, he's not down in the box. Where the hell did I put him? My God, dude. So look at this Charmander. He's going for 300. Looks like I bought him for 230 in the past. Isn't that cool? Pin my last comment. What? I'm going to pin his last comment. Why am I pinning your last comment? Okay, Charmander. Nidoran's going to be... So this is, again, Wave 3 Nidoran, which makes it super duper rare. $12.24. Duskull. So let's find that Duskull. Let's see if he's up here. Dusclops. Sexy Hoochie Mama. I found him. There he is. All yours, Graham Dean Cousin. All right, that's a slab sale tonight, guys. Spectra Cadabra. That's actually really cool. All right, let's see. Cadabra. That's Spectra. Okay. Really affordable, actually. Mr. I've been here long enough to be a mod, and how does one become one? What are the qualifications? I gotta trust you. You gotta be pretty professional. You gotta bring good vibes to the stream. You gotta be willing to not fight with me, even if you disagree with me on something. I mean, you can give me advice, but we don't want to have any grudges between us. You got to be aware that, you know, we might not see eye to eye on a certain policy or something like that, but it's got to be the my way highway. Those are all good starting points. Here's Starmie. Look at that Starmie. Ooh, that was priced at $300. When was that priced? So this is a Starmie Series 3, super rare. There is no Starmie for sale. That is the correct price now. This is super rare. This didn't come out of Top Series 1 or Topps Chrome. This came out of Series 3, which is a really rare pack. I'll just leave it. That looked kind of ugly, though, you know. Here is the Mew. He was never priced. That's a cool one. You know, we got the Mewtwo as well. They really ought to be put together. Here is Nidoking. So that is a special Nidoking. I'm confident we're not going to find one. Go find him. All right, I got a price for the Nidoking. He's not going to change too much, actually. I put him at $257. That's the teardrop pattern, right? Very rare. And Nidoking's kind of cool, too. I like Nidoking. All right. Teardrop pattern. See that? Neat. Here is Vaporeon, $200, huh? That's, oh, Topps Chrome. He's probably Topps Chrome Series 2. Topps Chrome Vaporeon. Let's see. Says here, what do we have him at? 200? He's 200. That was the exact correct price. Chill with the pinning. Rip DP. Pin me, mister. All right. There you go. All right. Let's see. Kabutops. Ooh. Kabutops. All right, yeah, he's 110. That's the correct price. How cool are these cards, man? 1224. All right, we got some tops on the table tonight. That's awesome. Okay, Graham Dean Cousins, thank you very much, guys. We got some hot new slabs up. I'm going to keep pricing. We have no orders in the queue. We just had a big Graham order where he was just buying a slab straight up. South Park, Wigglytuff 10, the Slowbro break. Man, these are some very hot slabs. Moving at fast speeds. Check out that Squirtle, man. That Squirrel cool. Here's a Larvitar. That's really good. Swinub break. Nidoqueen. Bulbasaur 9. And Frostmoth. We're getting a picture of these. And then we're going to take these down. Oh. Okay. Now, wait a second. This is an expensive channel. Hold on. This is a wrong channel. We want the All Slabs channel. There we go. All right, lovely, dude. Ta-da! All right, Aovic sent in. Small order from Aovic. Let's see what it is. I know it's a stretch, but if you didn't move to California, I won't be. Bay Area, I'll be more than happy to help you run a sports team free of charge for the first month. Free of charge? Oh, my. Aovic says 1 Korean 151, 1 EV Heroes, 1 Blue Sky Stream, a Dragona, and an E-Breaker. What's E... Oh, Electric Breaker. I got you. Electric Breaker. He wants the custom platter. Boy, that was hard to reach. EV Hero. Where's my EV Hero? I got to reach all over for these. For free. I'm moving there today. Okay. You know, it's funny. Alexis is actually from California. And I ask her all the time, it's like, what's it like over there? What's it like over there? What's it like over there? And I'm like, would you move back? She's like, hell no. She moved from California to middle of nowhere, Missouri. She's actually California, what do they call that? Immigrant? Transplant? There you go. Oh. All right. She says there's a lot of snobby people in California. She said there's actually a lot of racial tension in not Florida, in California. Did I say Florida the first time? She said there's a lot of racial tension. You could tell there's a lot of sort of like political turmoil. She says there are a lot of problems with homelessness on the beaches and in the nice shopping areas. She says everything's as expensive as hell. You got no chance unless you're already kind of wealthy. Here we are. All right, you ready? Cold. Here's a holo. Here's. Oh. And just got an email. Let's see. Cold. Oh, Aovic, that was a tough round. Let's see what this is. Oop, let me hit refresh over here. Did you guys know, because of my TheCardconomist channel, every now and then I get like free game codes? I just got one for a game called Stars in the Trash. There you go. I never use them. I could hand them out for free, I guess, but I don't know. Maybe that would be a bad thing. All right. So that was for Mr. Aovic. It's always some game company wants me to play their game on my channel. Mr. A. Oh, you got a box. Aovic's the box guy. Give me a code. Sports stream to show you I'm dedicated. Great weather and food here. Times have changed, Mr. And weed's amazing. I don't smoke weed. I don't smoke weed. I don't drink alcohol. I don't smoke cigarettes. I do have one vice. I overeat. Ugh. Gotta be careful with that. All right. I overeat and I love Pokemon cards. Sylvester Stands for the classic Charizard Slab away. You got it. Welcome back, Mr. Sylvester Stands. Sands? Said your name wrong. This one? The classic Charizard? You want this guy right here? All right, I tell you what. No fee on this. Just finish it up quickly for me, okay? Don't make me wait too long for it. This is a real cheap one, so I'm no slab away fee. Okay. Jump over here to slab away. Under S. Oops. Sylvester Sands. 88. 40. 40 remains, Mr. Sylvester. Oops, what did I do here? There you go. All right. So, very good. Let's go ahead and start rolling through these. I told you guys we would have quick slab rotations. We got Charizard, Rare Candy Break. Look at that, Wobbuffet. That's Poker Wobbuffet, looking real good. He's from the silver deck. That's a year 2000. Sceptile, fancy. We got Squirtle, fancy. Kadabra, 35 bucks for that Kadabra. And Palkia. If you're a first-time buyer tonight, we've got a Venomoth card for free for you. This is vintage Venomoth. Look at it, there it is. Minimum $20 order, you'll get this card for free. All right, let's see what else. We need some more slabs up here, don't we? Look at all this, huh? So there's a Topps Weedle for 140, pristine 10. Slowpoke Green, $120 for the green deck. 1996. Look how old that is. Here's an Espeon 9. That'd be a perfect slab for a giveaway. Another Espeon 9, but this one's from Breakpoint. It's actually really sexy. Have you ever seen this before? Man, I think that one almost sold last time. Somebody was asking about it. Here's a Nidoking. Anytime somebody asks about a slab, it's very close to selling. Ninetales Cardos vending and special delivery Bidoof. All right. We got Garchomp 10, Dark Golbat 9, love 1996, Houndour PSA 10, Dark Dragonite. Here's Chikorita. Let's get that Dark Dragonite up in the Pricey Slabs channel, shall we? God, I hate this song that's playing. Hey, I'm right here. Let's skip it. Skip. All right. And we'll hit take picture. All right, there we go. Toss this down here. Very nice. Oh yeah. When I cook meat, I just eat the fat. Ew, gross, bro. So you've seen it, and now it's gone. Golbat, super cool. EX Deoxys Pelipper. You're not going to get a lot of chances to grab those Deoxys cards. I don't put those up very often. It's a special moment. Wigglytuff Crystal Guardians. I think EX Deoxys is one of the coolest EX era sets ever. Here's Spoink. Spoink's like a pig or something like that, right? Okay, empty queue, guys. Here's Skarmory. Dang, dude, that Skarmory just looks so cool. Let's look up the Skarmory. Are you ready? Skarmory. Okay. You cannot find him for sale as a 10. That is a special card, I'm telling you. Okay, maybe check sold. None on sold either. I don't know. She got a bestie deal. Who's got a bestie deal? Oh, Sylvester Sands says, I'm paying down a slab away a PSA 10 Classic Collection wrong Charizard. Gotcha, okay. A little confusion there. No problem, let's go fix that. I see what's going on. I thought you were putting that other one away. Okay, Sylvester Sands, $100 remains. Very good, man. All right, that was a slab away payment, not a new slab away. You're right, a Topps break would be cool, mister. Would it? What kind of Topps break do you guys want? Did you see a Topps card you guys really like? I had 2 of those Charmanders. He's a $300 card. All right. There are none of these for sale. I can just set my own price. Deoxys. Man, I don't know, dude. I don't even want to sell them. Okay. Get a code on that. A lot of crazy slabs coming up on the table all of a sudden. Man, he's rare. I shouldn't sell this. This doesn't make any sense. All right, he's up there. All right. Thank you, Mr. Sylvester Sands, for figuring that out. And now, how about a Topps break, huh? 6 says what? She says Vaporeon. Vaporeon break. Where's that Vaporeon? You guys like Vaporeon? Okay, give me a second here. Vaporeon. There it is. Well, $40 goes into 200 5 times. But wait a second. We should turn this into a chance to move a second tops card, because this is a lovely tops card. So it's 2. There's Kadabra and Vaporeon. It's going to be a 1 in 6 odds. Or it's 2 in 6. So you got Junkie Tops card and a very desirable PSA 10 Vaporeon. I'm not doing this twice. I must close these up. All right, like that. Looking good. Okay, there it is, guys. Oh, well, I suppose we got to finish this off too. Well, it's not going to be 1 in 6. It's going to be 2 in 6. Double slab. Double slabby wabby. Me and 6 say 10 at 20. Nope. It's always 40. Always 40. If you want a $20 break, go in the live custom. 40, 2 in 6. So if you want a $20 chance for something, we got live customs for that. But the slab breaks are always a pricier buy-in, because you got to commit to it. I'm going to say tops. Okay, there it is, the tops break. All right. Maybe we could get 2 more breaks. We tried 6. This is the free slab tonight. When you guys hit 80 likes, we just hand that out instantly. 80 likes. Here's Aovic. He wants 2 Cardos, Pokemon Cardos, 1 classic Pokemon. All right, here goes. We got 1 and we got 2. Let's pull from the middle. Let's see if we get you a hot one in the middle, huh? Oh, nope. You're going to get Starmie and Kabuto. Let's get that classic Pokemon. Okay, we'll pull from the middle here. 1 Miltank with their titties out. Oh, yeah. Aovic. Thank you so much, Mr. Aovic. All right. I'm going to hit refresh. Oh, Milky's tank. 6 says, I'll jump into that Vaporeon. All right, you got it, Miss 6. So 6 is in. Grabbing this here. Okay, so tonight we start a new break, the Tops break, which is just Tops Pokemon, because I'm a big Tops Pokemon fan. You know, it makes a lot of sense to have a Tops break, because Tops are often undervalued, which means that you can get into some really cool breaks. And they're not terribly expensive. You know, you like your odds are good, essentially, right? We got a lot of different break bags. This is going to say 1. Guys, this is so short, it can end in the next stream. That's how short that is. That could be over in 1 daytime stream. Okay, there it is. Let me go ahead and rotate these. That's a Tops card. Seal for 95. We've got Yveltal. Sexy Hoochie Mama. Slowpoke Poker Break. What if there was always a poker break, huh? Okay, let's keep rotating these. Here's Eevee. Mimikyu. Expensive Hypno. Charizard. And Magmar. So nice. Go ahead and take a picture of this guy. Hypno for 1,500. That's a surprise, isn't it? He's been cheap for a while. But you know what? I'm not surprised by this. He's actually a very rare card. You know, I used to watch Pinsir, who was never really that popular. I used to watch Pinsir sell for like 2,000. All right, that's it. This expensive box is all the way filled. We need a new expensive box. Do I not have one? I should have one like right here. Yeah, this box is emptying out, so it'll be this one next. Oops, something tip over? The magic cards. All right. First edition. The tax rate is high in California, but Airbnb is very profitable for you if you do buy yourself a home. Well, you know, what that tells me is that Airbnb has driven the price of homes up. Because if it's very profitable, it means all these businessmen went ahead and bought up all the normal family homes so they can rent them back out to the peasants. That's not a good thing. Look at that. Nice. 25 bucks. Nice card. Magmar Deoxys. Ooh. There's a rare opportunity to own an EX Deoxys. Pop 29. There's none for sale on eBay from the actual Deoxys collection. I'm asking a high price of 17 though. I'm not giving them up cheap. Okay, and there's Star Wars PSA 9, 15 bucks. This guy, I just want him to go away. I really do. Oh, you know what? He's 15. Let's do a little funny mini break on this guy. You want to do a little mini break? We did that with the Yu-Gi-Oh card, right? Just for people who want to have a little fun. $5, 1 in 3. There he is. So he's a little $5 break. For basically tossing $5 away. Homes categorized as duplex are being counted as rental properties, even if it was a first-time home purchase in California. You can just whip up an Airbnb. It's not that easy. Are they fist fighting? Join the Vaporeon break. There's a lot of breaks now, like this Halo break over here. Gengar, PSA 9. Claydol, also an EX Deoxys card. Azumarill, ooh, fancy. Iron Golem. Mew. Drowsy. So Drowsy's done. He got a picture taken. There's another EX Deoxys. What did I pay for this? All right, let's see. Magikarp. Doobity boopity boo. Let's see what the population on this bad boy is. Population 42 is actually not that bad. I need time to think. I'll hold off on the Magikarp for the minute. All right. Pokemon. Here's a sexy girl card. Why isn't that up on the table? Same with this one right here. Why isn't this up on the table? Actually, do we need new cards in the girl box? I think we do, don't we? Where's the girl box? Grab it over here. How much room in the girl box right now? Room for about one more slab, huh? Nah, we'll hold off on that. We'll just have these up here for sale for a moment. We'll add a girl to the girl box when I feel like it needs a girl card added. Mr. Reed, my last question, very educational. Would you let your wife have male friends or even go to work with a coworker for lunch? I mean, she's already done that. Nothing happened. You know, people do just congregate together and there's not cheating all day long, right? So, I mean, it's 2024. People hang out. But, you know, if she had like a particular coworker who she getting real friendly with, that wouldn't be good, would it? But I don't have to worry about that. So I'm a little bit lucky. My wife has a professional job, but it's full remote. So she never actually meets in person any of her coworkers. So for me, that's not really a big concern. So I'm lucky that way. For other guys, that might be a bigger deal for them. Yeah, I mean, if she had like a guy best friend at work, that'd be weird. I'd be like, Where is he so I can cut his little head off? There we go. No other last comment. Oh, let's see. Mister, the tax rate in California by Airbnb is very profitable for you if you buy yourself a home. There you go. There you go. So you're saying it's a great real estate market for landlords. And I was saying that might be actually kind of a negative thing. All right, Mike, is that a problem for you? Can we see the jackpot card in the live customs? Yes, you can, just by asking. All right, so there's always a couple expensive cards in the box, but the jackpot card is especially expensive. Here it is, ready? This time the jackpot card is Japanese base set Zapdos PSA 10. It's a really solid card. It's, it's from the base set, graded 10. That is the jackpot card in the live customs. All right. Did the Dark Slowbro go off? Not yet. Did you want a chance to jump in there? Is that why? Here it is. Dark Slowbro. One person's going to pull that whole card for $40. Pretty good. I made lobster dinner tonight, but my wife had to meet her coworker again for beer. Oh no. Is this the place where Sandy the Squirrel is a waifu? Yes. All right, maybe Peanut the Squirrel would have dated her. I bet you Peanut the Squirrel thinks that Sandy the Squirrel is a waifu, unironically. All right, we got Mr. Aovic, Topps Galaxy Chrome Star Wars. Cool, man. Check this out. Fresh box. Here we are. Making sure I still had time. You've still got time for now. But look at it. It moved by 8 spots in a day. One day it moved by 8 spots. That's some good moving. That's such a solid card. You could try to sell it back to me. If you didn't want it, you could just say, I don't want it, but I wanted a chance to sell it back to you. There you go. Good luck, Aovic. Have you guys seen these Star Wars cards? They're actually pretty good. Star Wars Topps Chrome, $22 a pack. I believe there is a chance for 1 of 1 in these as well, which would be a major oh crap moment on the channel if you pulled it. Man, I miss Peanut. We all miss Peanut. Poor Peanut. All right, you ready? So look at that texturing on there. Very nice. Ooh. Ah, really nice. That's a refractor, and this is a refractor too. Look at that. Braver Than Most. That's the name of the card. So you got 2 refractors in your pack. They're both really cool. These are super gradable looking. I mean, if you got these graded 10 and they came back 10, all right, I think it's just going to do well. Look, it says 25th anniversary. See? Pretty neat. Glossy. Very glossy. That's why you notice I do my best to touch the sides. So I hold them by the edges like that, see? All right, that's for Mr. Aovic. Really, I think the price is good on these. Mister, where's your coffee? No coffee today. I need to get back on the coffee. There you go. The problem with coffee is you got to constantly make it. There we go. Peanut and Harambe up there watching over us. That's true. And Shinzo Abe. Charmander Topps Chrome is on the table now. $300. Amazing. Great looking card. Magnemite from Rocky Returns. Only $50 as a 9. Shows you these get very cheap as 9s. Politoed 10. Nidoking 10. Okay, Pirate Blood Moon says 2 Fusion Strikes. 2 Fusion Strikes for Pirate Blood Moon. New bag? I think it's new bag time for you, right? Oh, wait. There we go. Show here is still a virgin. Oh, who here is still a virgin? We've asked this question before. Yeah, sometimes you meet a couple people who have not gotten laid before in a card shop. What do you think of that? Pretty interesting. We're here to give you getting laid advice. Step number 1. Women love it when you give them too much attention. There you are. And say really awkward things around them. Also, they're not really into confident men. They're more like into men who are kind of scared. There we go. Of everything. Here's Mankey. Oh, Mankey. I got halfway in. Does that count? Hey, halfway is all the way, man. It's not cheating if it's just the tip. There we go. Thanks, mister. I appreciate your honesty. No problem. Wait, what'd I do? Pirate. Blood. Moon. Try again, Mr. Pirate Blood Moon. Nothing crazy popping out of there. 12.24. This conversation has turned into halfway left field. Hey, I didn't ask it. Troy Malice asked it. He wants to know who hasn't had sex. Okay, let's see. Hit refresh. We can't all be Giga Chad virgins. Freshen this. All right. So here's Wigglytuff. Here's Charmander. Here's Skewittle. Here's Torchic. And this one's really good. I know you guys don't appreciate it, but I appreciate it from like a card collector perspective. Pop 3 from Series 3. Look, when you go searching for a box of Series 3, you can't even find it. That Starmie going to probably stay under Pop 5 for its entire existence. And he's from like a mainline top set. So Topps Series 3 box. Ready? Oh, I gotta say Pokemon as well. Hold on. Pokemon Top Series 3. We're gonna sort by highest price. Okay, so you too could open a box of Top Series 3 if you're willing to buy this 2,277 box with 56 watchers and only 11 packs in the box. Only 11, right? That's about $200 per pack. And when you open them, they probably all stick to each other. Think about that for a second. So that is special. Anything really from Top Series 3 is special for you super rare item collectors. No nut November. No. Peanut likes a lot of nuts. So for Peanut, it should be always Nut November or never ending Nut November. Yeah, Peanut wouldn't tell you not to nut. He would say, get extra nuts. All right. That's my opinion anyways. I can't speak for the dead, but I think Peanut's pro-nut. That just makes sense to me. Never-ending Nut November. Hey, this has 4 spots in it. The Charizard. No rarity Charizard. Ooh, very special card. Non-stop Nut November. That's what I'm saying, man. All right, we got a Pirate Blood Moon order. He's hungry. He tastes blood in the water. 5 Surging Sparks. Could you be the first one to pull this card? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Scoopy dum, scoop boopy dum. Get them likes up. That's what I'm saying. Hey, today my waifu and I, we finished Mario Land 3, Super Mario 3, from the Super Nintendo, the regular NES. What a well-made Mario game. It's time for us to play Super Mario Land now on the Super Nintendo. Enriching Energy. Of course, I think, in hindsight, I think it would be more fascinating if we got the actual Super Nintendo, brought it in, and beat the game legit rather than playing it on the Switch. Because the Switch kind of lets you cheat a little bit. The Switch lets you rewind, which maybe that reduces the frustration and even makes it faster to complete. Because she would like kind of cheat sometimes, right? But, finishing it legit feels pretty good. Pirate Blood Moon. All yours. Pretty rough round, actually. Enriching Uranium. All right. There we go. I would love to make a card game where it's sort of like modern, well, not modern warfare, but sort of like a military game where you got tanks, submarines, airplanes, rocket silos, nuclear bombs, trenches, bunkers, stealth bombers, all the cool stuff, right? And you put together like a military army on an economy or something like that. How cool would that be? We got Wobbuffet, Kadabra, infantrymen, drones, South Park. Or maybe like, instead of all the modern stuff, maybe like just World War II stuff, strictly. They have that called Arma. Yeah, well, this would be called TC Sarma. And it'd be way better. Blackjack and hookers. And everyone would be like, I want to play that game. They've already got that. Their version sucks. What was Super Mario's best game in your opinion? Well, does Nintendo 64 count? I mean, I'd say the Nintendo 64 is unbeaten. But if the Nintendo 64 doesn't count, like if you're only counting Super Nintendo and further back, it'd have to be Super Mario Land, right? But Mario 3 is really good. Super Mario 3 is really good. It's like the first time Mario feels like this fully fleshed, sort of like whimsical, adventure time kind of world, right? All the previous Marios feel sort of dated. Super Mario RPG Legend of the 7 Stars. The franchise in general. See you on the evening stream, Mr. Oh, of any... Well, I mean, are we talking platformers only, or are we talking like any game Mario shows up in at all? Absolutely any game he shows up in. Because if it's any game, it's going to be Smash Brothers. By a lot. Super Mario Sunshine was best. I played a little bit of that. I never finished that game. I didn't like it. I didn't like Super Mario Sunshine, no. I thought Super Mario 64 was way better than Sunshine. In fact, I'm almost sure that's true because I see clips of Super Mario 64 all the time. I don't really see clips of Mario Sunshine ever. Mario Sonic was heavily underrated on GameCube. Never played that. The whole stroll in Waterbury Law. Any Mario related? Well, if it's any Mario game at all, Smash Brothers. 100%, not even close. 100%. Smash Brothers, the #1 Mario game. The original cast of the Mario 64 was like Mario, Luigi, Peach. Was Bowser in it yet? I don't remember if Bowser was in it. Yoshi was though. So it'd have to be Smash Brothers, without a doubt. Smash Brothers. The carts, Mario Kart always does pretty well. I like Mario Kart Double Dash a lot. I kind of felt I didn't like Mario Kart too much, but Mario Kart Double Dash was really fun. They never brought that back, the Double Dash. I liked how Double Dash was complicated. Like you could switch characters to have a chance at your special item. So I thought Mario Kart Double Dash was maybe the peak of Mario Kart. I've played the other Mario Karts. They're all just about the same. I like that unique mechanic in Mario Kart Double Dash where you had the two characters to choose between. You could get these really weird setups like Baby Bowser and, Baby Bowser and Boo or something like that, right? Diddy Kong. Diddy Kong had the giant banana. No love for Paper Mario? Paper Mario 7 Doors, extremely good. Yeah, Paper Mario 7 Stars or whatever it was called. 700-year-old door. I don't remember the name of that one. That one's so good. So extremely good. Although it gets kind of long at the end. Yeah, near the end of the Paper Mario and the 7 Stars, that one gets kind of long in the tooth. I played a little bit of Paper Mario 1, and I felt like it was just a straight downgrade. And then I've seen Mario's sticker or whatever for a Switch. Not Switch, that was Wii or Wii U or something like that. It was just awful looking. It's like they didn't know what to do with the game to keep it fresh anymore. Oh yeah, 1000-Year Door. You're correct. It was called 1000-Year Door. So Paper Mario 1000-Year Door, like a 10 out of 10 game, dude. That game is so freaking good. But I played Paper Mario 1. It was just like a downgrade from 1000-Year Door. And then the games that came after 1000-Year Door just weren't as good. They clearly felt kind of dumbed down a little bit and gimmicky with like stickers and stuff like that. The bad guys looked uninspiring. So they couldn't repeat the success of 1000-Year Door. Going on 3 months, no cheeks. Yeah, bro, I'm telling you, once you stop trying, it just doesn't happen. What? Getting laid? All right, guys, it's 4 a.m. in the morning. The orders have slowed to a stop. I think now's a good time to end the stream for Wednesday. Did we reach 80 likes? We reached just 55 likes. That's not enough for the giveaway. We will hit 80 likes tomorrow, I bet, guys. So bring your like-hitting button with you because I want to give away a free one. We haven't given a free one in a couple days. I tell you what, we'll lower the expectation to 70 likes for tomorrow because we failed to hit it today. So tomorrow will be 70. How about that as an adjustable number? Here we are. So tomorrow, 70 likes. There it is. All right, clever, right? Because we can do stuff like that. Some dudes are lucky and girls approach them, but I need to stay on the hunt. Lol. Bro, once you're 30, it's every 5 months. Lol. Yeah, once you're 30, you should have been married a long time. You know, in the past, people got married like in their early 20s. Nobody getting married anymore. No one having kids anymore. I get it. It's like times have changed, but it's depressing, man. But I've been married to my wife for a while now. We've been together since college. I think it's been 11 years together. And I get the poom all the time because, I don't know, that's what we do. You know, we're together and we take care of each other. And you guys need that. Because trying to get a stranger to have sex with you constantly means you better be like in tip-top shape. You better have some charm going for you. You better be able to really convince a girl who doesn't know you to just give it up for you, I guess. And why would you do that when there's so many good options online? You're like in competition with the sexiest men alive in your local area. I think that if you want to have a happy, normal sexual relationship, you need to marry someone. Marriage is really scary for a lot of men these days. You got men who get divorced constantly now. They lose half their stuff. They go through an expensive divorce court. It's a messy time for relationships, but you just got to, if you treat it like a game and you play it as best as you can, you might win. But I wouldn't give up on it ever. That's why I would say don't ever give up on it. Just keep playing on it. Raising a kid in your late 40s, 50s is scary. Walking stream? No, not tonight. I'm going to be busy tonight, okay? Some dudes are lucky, girls approach. What's the pop on that Weedle, mister? Well, it's a pristine 10, so probably extremely low. Yeah, watch how vibrant it is when I take it out. Wow. Very pretty. Only 140. The only reason you could find them that cheap is because it's a Topps card. Topps cards are seriously underrated. If it was a pristine, holographic vintage Weedle from any other set, it'd probably be like $300. Very decent card. No kids. Got to have some kids, Mr. Troy. The reason for that, Mr. Troy, is because you got to replicate yourself. You need to make a clone of yourself. That's a part of life, You are your father's clone. That's how it works, right? All right, I'm hopping off, guys. See you later, everybody. Would you be willing to host a giveaway for the late night gang of a slab of mine? I would, but I'm looking forward to hopping off. I'll see you guys tomorrow. See you later, guys.